Welcome into the Sportsocracy here on ESPN Asheville. Heard everywhere you go.
Nope.
What?
This is not ESPN Asheville.
It's not?
This is ESPN Hell. It is 2 million degrees in here.
That's right. Chose the hottest day of the year for the AC to go out.
Milk was a bad choice.
I saw the guy. I saw our savior in the hallway, and he's going to get it done.
I don't know who that guy is.
It's going to happen.
I will kiss him on the mouth if he makes air come through that vent right there.
He might be able to hear you. So
and here's the thing. Just to make it a little scarier, I'm going to kiss him on the mouth if air doesn't come through that vent pretty soon.
Whether he wants it or not. That's not nice. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that. Welcome
give
into
him a smooch and say, make it work.
Welcome into we're going to call it a free-for-all Friday. Why not here in the Sportsocracy? Get us on the YouTube.
I'm seeing dead relatives. I'm going into the light deck.
It's not going to stop. He's cantankerous when he gets hot.
I hate this a lot.
Follow us on, of course, the YouTube. You can watch us live. You can also communicate with the program that way. You got to subscribe to the channel, though. So go to thesportsocracy.com, click the live video link, subscribe to the channel, and join us in the chat. It is a free-for-all Friday, which means you want to talk about something, just throw it in the chat. It's much like a Threadbare Thursday, only it's not Thursday because we missed Thursday because, everything's fine, okay?
It's
I'm
fine.
good.
It's fine.
I went to sleep yesterday for a nice little nap in the morning. Woke up, didn't feel a thing, so I'm doing well. The colonoscopy went okay. It was fine. Does anybody know where I can get some of that propofol?
It's a good nap.
It's a hell of a nap.
It's a great nap.
It was one of those naps where you wake up and it's not really a puddle of drool. It's like formulated into half a jelly kind of thing. Like you just
Why did you say it in the grossest way possible? Why are you such a gross person?
It's fine. It's all fine. The lady taking me out of the procedure room and into the cool down room or the wake up room or whatever we were on our way, and she was like, okay, so here's what they just did. They went in and they blew a bunch of air into your body. And so that air is going to need to, and before she come out of her mouth, I scooted us down the hallway for about 15 feet. And she went, yep, that was it. I said, ma'am, you're not going to have any problems out of me with that. I can guarantee you.
Tank flatulence, Spencer.
I am a fart smeller. Or a smart feller. But everything went well. It was all good. And the doctor, I was half expecting when they did that and they sent the camera in, there was just going to be an old guy smoking in there going, hey, name's Cancer, how you doing? But that didn't happen. I was apparently, pretty polyp free. So things were going good.
First time?
Yeah.
You know what you did miss?
What'd I miss?
You missed a big old milk drive.
I did.
And
the milk drive was apparently
we did some stuff.
Bang-up success.
We did some stuff.
Holy cow. I did not expect that, but thanks to everybody who stepped up and made that dream come true, because we looked at Eddie Fox this morning and went,
look, I'm going to be 100%. And this is, first of all, everybody here did great things.
Absolutely.
Amanda Fox was the one that went, we'll take Venmo donations. Because I've always been told we couldn't do that. There was something about that we couldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
The minute I saw her do that, I looked at business manager Megan and I went, I think we can do some stuff. And we actually did even better than we told you. Because our realtor that endorses this show, Clarissa Marshall, ClarissaSellsWNC.com, donated $1,000 after we had already paid out yesterday.
Heck yeah.
So we actually donated 400 more gallons than what we told you.
Yes.
Did you see my Wilt Chamberlain picture?
Yes, I did.
Oh.
I did.
It was too good because we were at like 9, I think we were at 960 or something like that. And I went, so you mean I can go $100 on top of what we had already done from the show and be right at 1,000 and I can do the Wilt Chamberlain picture? in. And that's what I did.
Yeah. Well, thanks to all of the help of the sponsors, the individuals, Kurt Brown,
all of our sponsors. It literally. This is what I love about this show. Appalachian Motor Coach Cole Davis donated $300. Mm-hmm. Kurt Brown that you mentioned, that's been a friend of the show forever. Jonathan Welch, he was our leader until the last second. Kurt Brown had texted me the entire day, going, "I don't care what the number is, I'm gonna beat it, and I'm not gonna beat it by $1." So he came in right there at the end. We were competing with Mark Starling, who did incredible work. This is going to sound egotistical when I say it. We have a whole team. Mark Starling did that by himself.
Yes, he did.
And he didn't finish much behind us. We had 4 people working on this, along with Sienna and Ruby from Ingalls. So we really actually had 6. Mark did that by himself, which is incredible.
Yep. Once again, it's the community of Western North Carolina and the extended community, the extended family, for those who don't live here that gave, that makes this place great. We step up when our community needs us, and the community needed us, and just through this show, we were able to collect enough funds to pay for milk for a month.
We did
in the need,
but between all of us here at iHeart Asheville, we did it. Just I think the number they told me was 11 weeks.
There you go.
So Manna is funded with milk for 11 weeks. That doesn't mean stop giving to them.
No, absolutely not.
This is all we were trying to do. Give you a little head start. We know the need is there. That is a charity I didn't even know. I knew about Manna. I didn't know about this milk drive until a week ago yesterday.
Yep.
I had no idea. I had never thought about that. And that's something that I'm very open and honest about. I am stupid to what I'm stupid about. And I didn't realize how big a deal that was.
Yep,
and
absolutely.
We have gotten a lot of calls today going, the people that listen to you go hard in the paint.
Yes, they do, and we are proud of each and every one of you.
The boss called me this morning to say, way to go, which that's happened before, but I don't remember the last time it happened.
Filling the need of Manna Food Bank with Ingalls Supermarkets and, of course, our iHeart Radio family of stations here in Asheville. It's we thank everybody for their participation, and
yesterday was the most fun I've had in a long time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I also got locked in the freezer at Ingalls.
It was not the most fun I'd had in a long time, but yesterday was an adventure. Thank
you to the very kind manager of the Smoky Park Ingalls. If you see him today, you'll know him. He's in a white shirt. Tell him thank you that he didn't allow your favorite ESPN radio host to freeze to death in their freezer, because there was a possibility of it.
Did you get caught behind the door?
I got stuck behind the door, and so there's a little button. I was pushing the button. You have to pull the button,
right?
And I didn't know that, and it wasn't as long as I think it was. It felt like an eternity. It was probably about 15 seconds, but for about 15 seconds, I went, I live here now.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is,
I thought about crawling out the front.
Well, the good thing is it would have at least been a slow death. So, I mean, you'd have had time to think about everything while you were there.
I would have gone. I was going through the cottage cheese section. I had already looked at it. That's the quickest one to get out of.
It's just all of a sudden just Kool-Aid Man's out of the
yeah.
Like, yeah, scares some lady half to death.
Now, the funny thing is, I missed that freezer. I mean, I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Right.
I would trade what I'm in right now for that freezer in a heartbeat.
Yep.
Business manager Megan, what did she survive? 45 minutes?
Something like that.
Yeah, we went out and celebrated doing some good stuff yesterday. She learned a valuable lesson. Don't drink tequila with my wife.
Correction. She should have learned this lesson by now.
I will say, I do think she is the person that has learned this lesson the most times without learning this lesson.
It's like, how many times you going to walk into the wall before you go, hey, maybe I should take the door?
You ever heard that Toby Keith song, I'll Never Smoke Weed with Willie Again?
Yeah.
I've actually thought about redoing that song of I'll Never Drink Tequila with Amy Again. She sung that song a lot of times. I mean, this is like a Jelly Roll song. I've heard this so many times. You should know all the words. And you don't seem
for
to.
some reason, you don't seem to. We have a super chat first of the day.
Show me the money, money. Show me the money.
By the way, when you subscribe to the YouTube channel and you join the House of Reprehensibles, you can get all of your comments pushed right to the top just by, giving us money because we like money.
Oh, and by the way, our donation, part of our donation yesterday was from your super chats for the last week.
Right.
Of which I'm not going to lie. I said that to a few people yesterday, and they went, wait a minute. People send you money to say things on the radio, and I went, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do.
One of the guys said, do they ever send vulgar things? And I went, all the time.
All the time. Kevin
How
Mullen.
do you say those?
We don't.
Sometimes we don't. And sometimes we have to get real creative.
Uh-huh. This one comes from Colin. He says, Pat Mahomes' new $64 million APY contract. Don't be shocked if someone hits $80 million by next year. I mean, I will be. I think. I'm pretty sure I'd be shocked if somebody hit $80 million next year. But maybe not. What's the top now? Is it 64? Is Patrick Mahomes at the highest at 64?
I don't think so.
I was thinking there was maybe somebody that was higher than that. Is there a 70? Trevor Lawrence? Did they do that?
No, he's the highest.
He is the highest at 64. Then yes, I'll be truly shocked if it goes to 80 next year. 2 years? That's more likely. That is more likely. But Patrick Mahomes is also the guy that sets the stage. What gives you the right to ask for more money than Patrick Mahomes? That at least has to count for something in a negotiation. Who's up next to get the big extension?
Oh, the big one?
Yeah. Who's the next in line to set the market?
Let's see. A lot of these guys are taken care of for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the first one that voids out that's on the high side is Lamar Jackson. That's in 28.
So Lamar Jackson comes up in 28. That in 28, the same year that Drake will get done as well? Because I'm thinking that might be the one. Drake May's next contract might be the one, especially if he wins the Super Bowl. Hell, if he even gets him back to another Super Bowl. That's, let's say this year with the addition of what's his face? A.J. Brown. Say with that addition, now he has enough to be the MVP. He was only behind by, 2-3 votes last year to Matt Stafford. So let's say that the addition of A.J. Brown lifts everything so much for the New England Patriots that maybe they don't win the Super Bowl, but Drake May follows up an appearance in a Super Bowl with an MVP. That'll be $80 million a year.
Tommy HTTC, who is a Commanders fan. Ooh,
yeah.
Almost said the thing you're not allowed to say. You know that thing we say.
The Rut-Rose?
When the microphone's not on, that thing we call that team all the time. Every one of their fans that ever messages me calls them that. Yeah, I almost said that thing. He said Jalen Hurts with a whole mess of laughing faces behind it.
No.
Eagles fans that want to fight with me about Jalen Hurts, I want you to think about what I just said. A fan of a rival team just said your quarterback was the next one to get paid and then laughed hysterically. What does that tell you?
Mm-hmm.
That should kind of tell you how we view him.
So when is Jalen up?
29.
20. Okay. So did you look and see when Drake's up?
Oh, Drake will be his won't reflect correctly because he's got an option. So he's 2 years in the league, so he'll have 2 more on that rookie deal, and then they have the third-year option. So he'll be 29.
29. Okay. All right.
Don't worry. They'll get that one done long before then.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it would be Lamar. I think it comes in 29.
Well, I mean, look, and I got a lot of flack for things I said about Baker Mayfield last week. That wasn't, or earlier in this week. That wasn't a shot at Baker Mayfield. It was the quarterback market is getting ready to get reset because you got to look at how many of these guys are making big boy money, and it ain't happening again. Dak Prescott, well, before Dak Prescott was the highest paid quarterback in the league. He's not getting another deal.
Mm-hmm.
His run's all the way to 29. I hate to go to boys to men here, but you've come to the end of the road because you ain't getting that again.
No, that's when he transitions to 1-year deals.
Yeah, he'll be 36 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And, look, he's still going to get paid.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be top of the market money.
No.
My question is, where does the market go? Who's the one that's just going to break it? And why is it Drake May?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's exactly what I think. I don't think anybody else has the argument. Now, Lamar Jackson, when he comes up in 28, he'll probably set the stage. Depending on where his health is at that point, how much more he's accomplished in the next couple of years, then I could see him setting the new mark over the 64 for Patrick Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
Drake May's the one that is going to reset the market. And then everybody will line up from there. And then it'll be more of a negotiation to get top money back for Mahomes again, and we'll do this all over again because he'll have one more contract after this, right?
Probably, yeah. We have a slew of super chats to get to.
All right, well, let's slew them away.
Colin, I'm going to read them in reverse because one of them's about what we were talking about, and the other two are something we said earlier.
Okay.
Colin, Pat Mahomes' contract is the greatest ever made. Prove me wrong. I don't disagree with you in the least.
Yeah, I think
we
you
said that at the time.
Yeah, I think you said that day.
I said, trust me, 4 years from now, you're going to be looking at this Pat Mahomes deal going, how is the best quarterback in the league the 13th highest paid?
Mm-hmm.
And I was wrong. He was 12th.
Yes.
And I only remember that because 13 was my number, so I remember pretty much any time I remember.
But it's gone exactly how I thought it would.
Josh Allen deal was the same way.
It was a deal for a couple of years. Now it's time to renegotiate. And guess what? Here we are. Back at the top of the market.
Yeah. And another one?
Money. Yes, I'm talking about money.
It's from Red Sea, who was a big donor through his super chats, along with a slew of other people yesterday in our milk drive. He said, of course we send you money to say funny things on the radio. That's what we're here for. Bring on Kevin Mullen.
Yes. Love it.
I love what we do. I've never loved what we do more than I did yesterday.
Mm-hmm. And that was apparent when he called me at like 9:05 last night.
I called you at 8:30 and I went, oh, he's gone serious.
And I
even called your wife to check on you.
Absolutely, you did. And that was how you got a text back from me, was because Andy went, hey, you need to check with Jeremy because he called my phone. And I was like, oh. And I looked at my phone and you had called. So that's when I texted you. And then my phone like immediately rang after that. And I was like, ooh, we got stuff to talk about. It was a good night.
Yeah, if you should ever know the love, I don't check on really anybody, and I knew I had thoroughly freaked you out. I also knew it wasn't nearly as bad as you thought it was going to be.
Yeah, no, that the whole process,
way
absolute
easier than you
breeze,
think.
Absolute breeze.
Now,
even the prep part of it, it's not fun, obviously.
No, it's just,
but like even like drinking the stuff, like the new Gatorade packet, because it's like a Gator Light packet that they give you with it. You can't. I mean, it's a little less flavorful than a Gatorade Zero.
Dude,
it's not bad at all.
You've eaten at Chipotle with me at least a half a dozen times. You were mentally prepared for what you were about to go through.
Yeah, no, I mean, it does all of the things that you expect it to, but I was expecting horrid.
Now,
I was so anxious about this. Man, I'm never going to be the same after this.
This
Things
was
are just
relayed.
Feel weird.
This is relayed from our boss and from me. When they say endoscopy, anything I tell you before that, I'm not lying. I was messing with you about this one. When they have to go the other way,
oh yeah,
that is legit the worst thing I've ever gone through.
No, thank you. Hopefully, pray, knock on wood.
Zach woke up during it, which has mortified me for 3 days.
Right. That was the best.
It also says he is a tougher man than I am, because I think I would have probably pulled that tube out and killed everybody in the room.
That was the best part for me, was they went, hey, we're going to give you a little bit of medicine here, and they put it in, and I felt it like it burned a little, and it went in my vein. And
it burned?
Yeah.
It should be cold.
I was like, ooh, I was like, oh man, that burns. And he was like, it'll stop in about 2 seconds. I do not remember anything after that.
Anytime they have to do that to me, because I have to have a procedure done every few years, and when they give it to me, I feel like the Winter Soldier. I'm like, oh, I'm going to wake up and be a superhero.
That's always the hope,
because I feel it going cold, and I'm like, I'm going to wake up with a bionic arm. This is going to be sweet. And then I never do.
All right, we got one more super chat before the break.
It's from Dorino, who said, here's money for saying things. And we appreciate that.
Thank you.
I am, just to be clear, I am going back to Ingles today to buy more milk because we ran them out.
Yes.
If you went to Smoky Park Ingles after 7 o'clock last night, I'm sorry, because your cereal either had orange juice on it or it was dry, because they didn't have no more. We bought it all.
You're in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville. We'll be back right after this.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena. Streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
And you can be there.
For a weekend full of superstar performances.
Are you ready?
Once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
Tickets go on sale for everyone today at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific at AXS.com.
And we'll see you at our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
If you run a business, you know how hard it is to get your customers' attention. Yet 85% of consumers say radio is the last thing they hear before shopping. Let iHeartRadio help you reach your next customer today at iHeartAdvertising.com.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of urgency, timely, responsive, focused, prioritizing you as our customer and the community that we serve to do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Everyone's talking about the FIFA World Cup.
But did you know the only place to hear the action for free is iHeartRadio?
What on earth have we just witnessed? iHeartRadio and Fox Sports are bringing you every match of FIFA World Cup 2026
live.
Can you believe it?
Every unforgettable moment,
wherever you are.
Lock in your preset now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Just search World Cup.
And don't miss the U.S. men's team's first match tonight at 9 Eastern.
The world will be listening.
How about you?
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
I'm David.
And I'm Christina.
And this is our Ingles story.
Ginger's Revenge is a brewery located in Asheville, North Carolina that specializes in the production of hard ginger beer.
So we use all natural, whole ingredients, and I think that really sets us apart.
Ingles is an amazing partner for us to work with. A lot of our fans know that they can go to Ingles and find a lot of the flavors that we have available, and they just make it really easy for folks to purchase local products.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And we're the Chainsaw Brothers. Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we're Western North Carolina strong.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
The Sportsocracy.
That's the way I feel when my team wins. And if I want to jump up and down when my team wins, and if I want to hug my players when they do good, I'm going to do it.
Oh, big old congratulations to the Carolina Hurricanes. Jeremy is just that he's miserable.
I'm in hell.
He's got an ice pack up against the side of his head.
That's not an ice pack. That's a bag of ice.
It is a bag of ice. Yeah, it's not an ice pack.
Yeah, it's going to melt, and then I'm going to bathe in it. That's the way this is going to go.
That's ridiculous.
I don't care. This is miserable. I sent Megan home because she was in more hell than I am.
Oh, yeah. She asked to leave like immediately when she got here, and I went, you know what? Because you were on the phone and you were out of the room. I was like, you just go home and tell him. I'll tell him I told you to go home.
Oh, secret time? I only kept her here for 45 more minutes just to torture her.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, because he immediately said, all right, show start. You can go home.
She ordered me lunch, which made me feel like such a jerk.
That makes it worse.
Now, I will say this. The reason I knew I had to send her home is that she started to smell like Don Julio, and it was starting to get to me.
That's right.
Yeah, last night I got handed a bar tab that I went, it's bad when you laugh. Like, boo, that's not good. That's a thing you said.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. Tomorrow's going to hurt.
Yeah. When she'll learn the lesson, we don't know.
The hope is this one did it. I will say, big ups to the guy upstairs for killing the AC just to make this all the funnier today. Because it's going to be funny regardless.
Oh, man. So, did you see the rings?
Seattle's?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're all cool.
They're it's just every year somebody finds a way to turn it up a notch.
I'm waiting for somebody to make one that's as big as my watch. Because I know it's coming.
Are they not already about that big?
No. They're sizable.
They're already made so that you can take off the top and wear it as a chain.
Medallion.
Yeah, as a medallion. And you just wear the smaller part of the ring because you can't even hardly lift your hand.
They're gigantic.
Right. Like, all of the players, probably no problems there unless Cordell Flott was able to win one day. And then he'd have problems.
If Cordell Flott ever wins the Super Bowl, he'll have to wear his as a watch because it'll fit on his wrist.
Right. But I'm thinking of, like, all the office staff that gets one, too. Like Debbie in accounting's got one of these now.
It's funny you said that. There's and don't ask me how this popped up on my social media feed. There's a girl that works for whoever won the Grey Cup. Not going to lie. Okay. I cared so little that I didn't even Google it.
Saskatchewan.
It starts with an S, so it may be Saskatchewan. Because I thought it was the Seattle ring at first. She just got her Grey Cup ring, and it popped up on my socials. And it was, I swear to you, it was almost as big as her hand. Yeah. It was insane.
Yeah. These things are just crazy. The fact that on the ring itself, of course, it's got the bajillions of diamonds and all of the, the logo in the middle with the 2 Lombardi trophies that they've won and team history behind it. But there's like a little flag, a 12 flag on the top of it where you hit that flag, and it's a button where the sides of the top of the ring flare out. And one side says, like, world champions, and the other one says 12 as 1 or something like that. He's having too much fun with that bag of ice over there.
I just put it in the back of my shirt. This is the single greatest decision I ever made in my life. I hate to tell you this. I'm going to do the second and third hour of the show from my truck.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the first team that's actually going to give them a full set of jewelry. Right? Like, okay, so here's the medallion that we made to go on the special chain that we had made. Oh, and here's also a ring that you can wear out in public, and then here's a ring for your box. Like, they're going to give them like 4 different pieces of jewelry to win a Super Bowl. But, it's cool as hell. I wish I got one.
No doubt.
I just love seeing the way – I love seeing the innovation in the in the ring community. Justin's out here just changing the world, one Super Bowl ring at a time. You're in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville.
ESPN Asheville. Your mountain weather forecast.
Hot, humid afternoon. By our Friday evening out, That means for dinner time, could be a couple of showers, thundershowers around. Otherwise, sun and clouds today, low 90s. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms early. Overnight, mainly cloudy with some patchy fog by morning as we drop back into the upper 60s. Tomorrow, a few afternoon showers and thunderstorms, fog in the morning, sun and clouds otherwise, upper 80s. Sunday, a few showers and thunderstorms, highs close to 90. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Stage.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International. Compassion sponsorship means food, healthcare, education, and most of all, being known, loved, and protected. There are thousands of kids waiting over a year. End their wait. Sponsor a child with compassion today. Text the word radio to 83393.
From the people who brought you It's the Dog Park comes.
Your dog is limping, but she seems fine. Plus, you've heard they can fake it just to get what they want. So what's the deal now? You're being gaslit.
Protect your dog from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance.
Oh, now she switched legs. What a diva.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Coverage subject to policy terms.
Carolina Complete Health. We are here for your health. HereForYourHealthNC.com.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
The U.S. begins its World Cup journey tonight in Los Angeles. Head coach Mauricio Pochettino asked yesterday how he will define success for the U.S. at this tournament.
It's win tomorrow and win after tomorrow.
The U.S. meets Paraguay at 9 Eastern tonight. They face Australia next Friday and wrap up group play against Turkey June 25th.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Carolina Complete Health. From Charlotte and Greensboro to Raleigh, Durham, Asheville, and Wilmington. We're here for communities across North Carolina, connecting you to the care you need. We are here for your health. Visit HereForYourHealthNC.com.
The iHeartRadio app now has presets. Just like in the car. You're our number one. Make us yours. ESPN Asheville, the Mountain's favorite sports station, streaming 24/7. Your home for the Sportsocracy. Weekdays at noon. The Tar Heels and Atlanta Braves baseball.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of urgency, timely, responsive, focused, prioritizing you as our customer and the community that we serve to do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Boy, you must be outside your mind.
The Sportsocracy.
Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
Back at the Sportsocracy, inside the sweat box that is the ESPN Asheville studio.
Another perk of Whip and May going home is I got my fan back.
Yeah.
Which is lovely. Between the bag of ice and the fan, it's not great, but it's gooder than it was.
Look at that bag of ice stuffed up the back of his shirt. That was going to look like he piddled his pants.
What are you, a cop?
No, you do you, boo-boo.
I have to. I have to or I'm going to die.
My story today is about Dr. Neil Elatrash. Is that? I don't know if that's how you say his name.
I think it's
Elatrash.
I think it's attaché.
No, that's
that's how they pronounce it. He's done a ton of surgeries.
He has.
Every time I see his name, I'm like,
he's like,
how did you come up with a spelling to say it that way?
It is. He is one of the premier go-to doctors in sports. He is the team doctor for the LA Rams. He's also the team doctor for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And he has a bit of a public relations nightmare on his hands right now. The New York Times just did a story about Dr. El-Attaché, or whatever his name is, that he encouraged UFC fighter Conor McGregor to take illegal drugs. Well, not illegal drugs, illegal, like, performance-enhancing drugs in his recovery from his multiple fracture leg break that he'd had during the Justin Gaethje fight. You can tell, or you can probably sense why some radars started pinging on that one. Because this guy is the team doctor for the Los Angeles Dodgers, the defending world champions. And baseball's losing their minds. And I think the NFL should also be concerned here, because we need to know this. I think we should know whether or not this doctor has encouraged other athletes. I don't really care about MMA all that much. I've never been the guy to go, oh, you found a medicine that will help you recover faster? You should take that. Please, you should take that. That's always been my stance. So it's not like I have a problem with the doctor saying to Conor McGregor, this could help you recover. However, if you're in charge of other athletes where that is illegal, and apparently it's illegal in MMA as well, you should probably not be doing that. It's a bad look. It's a bad look.
My story's a bad look, too. Live Golf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's still a thing. It's still a thing.
Well, they got, like a couple weeks left in their season? There's not much left, is there?
There are 2 events left.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. That's actually the story I'm ready to tell.
Okay, all right.
Tank, have you ever, I mean, I actually know the answer to this because I was friends with you when it happened. You ever been fired?
Yeah.
Is it uncomfortable waiting on that last check? Like, guys, are they going to send it?
Mm-hmm.
That's where Live Golf's at now. The Saudi fund owes them $400 million to fund player contracts. Nobody really thinks the check's coming.
Right.
And if they don't get the check, they will have to cancel the last 2 events because they don't have any money to operate.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say I told you so, but I feel like we predictable this was going to go exactly how it did.
We did.
You know why wealthy people have a lot of money? Because they don't tend to throw good money at bad.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say that Saudi fund is looking around going, I think we're good. I think we know. I mean, we're done. We've already told you we're done.
Yeah. We gave it a shot. It ain't working. It's not making us any money.
They gave them a $66 million in May. They gave them $130 million in June.
Okay.
And they're completely broke. How?
Where are you? What are you doing with all that money?
I guess.
I mean, are the
these
payouts
deals,
that high?
They're pretty high.
Okay. All right. I mean, I know they were shelling out big money. And, man, so they're $400 million in the red.
Yeah, they're not in good shape.
Oh.
They're not.
Yeah,
in good shape.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is over. This ride surely was fun while it lasted, but it's not going any farther than this. That you can try to lie to us all you want to, but if you're $400 million in the hole, considering canceling your last 2 events, I'm gonna say those will be the last events
no doubt,
if it happens.
I mean, frankly, they could have started a bar and they wouldn't have lost this much money. Every dude at some point says we should start a bar.
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't. Let me give you a solid piece of
We'll
advice.
clean up.
As somebody that's done that twice, no, you shouldn't. Unless you're real good at it.
You have no idea. I'm going to open a bar, and I'm going to make $1 billion selling $2.50 dirty Arnie Palmies.
I always – so my retirement plan is I'm going to open a bar at the beach.
Okay.
And I'm going to call it the Mullet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to have a remote work center in the front and the diviest dive bar in the back. And the tagline is going to be business in the front,
party
in the back.
Nice.
And I'm going to be the bartender. You'll know I'll always have a towel over my shoulder. And we're going to serve nothing but PBR and Miller High Life. That's it. $2 a piece, and that's all we got.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll give you a hot spot cheeseburger that I heated up in the microwave if you drink too many of them.
A hot spot cheeseburger.
You ever eaten one of those? Like the little microwavable cheeseburger? I know you have. That's why you just had to have a colonoscopy.
I'm still shocked they didn't find more.
I'm
baffled.
My money was on a Lego.
You never know what he's ingested.
Here's the question. Did he eat it or did it go the other way? 8-year-old Tank was an inquisitive lark.
Gross. Anyhow. Wow.
A little Lego fireman up there just looks like a little Sam Darnold just hanging out. It's like the security guard of the back door.
You shall not pass.
We are stupid people.
Well, it's fine. And look, it's 800 degrees in the studio right now, so we may get a little more loopy by the end of the show.
I swear to you, I think I just saw a dead relative.
The Panthers have made a move. They got Jalen Coker extended for 3 years, $35 million contract extension.
I think it's solid.
It's fine.
I think it's solid.
I think it's okay. I would love for him to play more than 11 games in a season, but we'll see where we go from here.
Let me ask you this.
It's a solid start.
Who would you rather have for $12 million? Rashad Bateman or Jalen Coker?
Jalen Coker.
Agreed. Darius Slayton or Jalen
Coker?
Jalen Naylor or
Jalen Coker?
I could do this for a while, but
Absolutely.
I think I proved the point.
Look, Jalen Coker is he's a fine little piece, and this is where we're at though. Right, years ago we would be talking about, man, $10 million a year. Now he's okay at football. $10 million he's okay at football money.
Yeah.
And if you can get a guy like Jalen Coker, who I think is a little bit more than okay, for $10 million a year, I'm in.
Somebody asked, I think it was Alex Sander that asked in the chat the other day, how much money would I have made if I had played in the NIL days? For my athletic abilities, $8. For my drinking abilities, considerably more. I would have been the John Daly of college football, just with a Hooters towel and a Miller High Life hand warmer and a heater in my mouth, running across the 40-yard line. And that's who I am.
Yes, and
I'm okay with that. Hero. Yeah. I will say, I think one of my favorite things now in the lexicon of my life is that I show up looking like I do. And we raised a ton of money yesterday, and Tank and I were exemplary citizen of the year in Asheville. What was that, last year?
Yes.
I don't think people look at me on the street and go, that guy right there, exemplary citizen. I feel like they look at me and go, that guy right there probably needs to take his blood pressure pill. If he's already taken it, he should take another one. A little red.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
Just a little red.
So good money here for the Panthers and Jalen Coker. I'm still at the point where that receiver core ain't great, but Jalen Coker's not a problem. Well, I mean, we did our rankings the other day. They were, what, 28?
Fine. I know. Look, it's my formula. I get it. Bengal fans.
Great.
Bengal fans were not pleased with me.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, you have to factor in the depth of a team when you're doing stuff like that, and you have none. You got Andre Yoshivas. He's fun for one game every 20.
He's alive.
Yeah, right.
If you got his card playing Madden Ultimate Team, you're not going, I'm set at receiver now. You're going, Can I spend some training to fix this?
Right. But a top 3 wide receiver and a top 20 wide receiver at the top, that certainly gets you ranked pretty high. They were, 7, 8, somewhere in that neighborhood when we did the ranking? I think it was somewhere in that neighborhood.
Oh.
So, yeah. But, I mean, look, Tet's great. Coker, I think this is a great value because he could develop into a solid piece that could be around for a while if he can stay healthy. But when Christian Watson is getting what he got and Alec Pierce is making $30 million a year, I don't think it's too much to ask.
I think I found my line.
Okay.
If you look at your receiving core and go, Hollywood Brown would make us better, that's my sign. That's the line. If Hollywood Brown would improve your receiver room, your receiver room is not good.
Yeah. Carolina Panthers.
I don't think he would improve them. Who's he play over?
Xavier Leggett.
I'm going to disagree with you.
You think so?
I mean, 4 years ago he would have.
I don't know. I don't think.
I'm not sure Hollywood Brown's even actually still in. I think he's a body double. He found a guy that looks like him, and he went, you just keep playing with none of the speed and none of the talent, and they'll keep sending checks, and I'll give you $50,000. And it would just live.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of getting hit.
But can he catch?
I mean, the original Hollywood Brown couldn't catch, so I'm going to say his body double can't either. I don't know who makes C4, but I want to be friends with you.
Oh, the energy drink C4?
Oh.
Not the explosive.
Cherry Popsicle C4.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, the Cherry Popsicle is the Rolls-Royce of the popsicle game. You can disagree.
I do.
It's fine. In every argument, somebody's wrong. And in this one, you are.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is a treat that's hard to beat. I'm going to level with you. I didn't know it was in the fridge. It's cold as all get out. I think it was halfway frozen because it pretty much exploded when I opened it.
Yeah.
It's quite tasty.
There you go. Quite tasty.
And no carbs. I broke 280 pounds yesterday. I'm down officially 40 pounds.
Good for you.
I've hit that point where people that I haven't seen in a while are like, I ran into a guy last night that I hadn't seen in a while, and he said, "Are you sick?" No. You lost a bunch of weight. Yeah, it was intentional.
Yeah.
I know it's surprising.
At some point, you do have to look at yourself and go, am I still doing this? Or am I going to change things?
No, you know what's really funny is now I look at myself in the mirror and go, you're fat, but you're less fat than you used to be, and you're less fat to a point that people that haven't seen you in a while go, you look fantastic. How bad did I look? That's how bad was it 2 months ago? Good thing is my entire life is documented on camera, so I can go back and go, it was that bad.
Yeah.
That dude looks like he's going to die tomorrow.
And the sunburn doesn't help because it makes us all think you're hypertensive all the time.
Yeah, I probably should start wearing sunscreen on a golf course.
Most certainly you should, especially seeing as how, skin melanoma runs in your family.
Well,
your father's had it how many times?
A bajillion.
Right.
And my father also lived outside.
I get it.
He worked outside.
Sure.
All of his hobbies were outside.
Sure.
I am allergic to outside. I go outside to play golf and then run in the house as quickly as I can.
The sunburns stack up a little bit. Maybe just a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have – I will have melanoma on my left arm because that's the one that hangs out the window when I'm driving, and probably on my forehead.
It can come from anywhere.
Sure.
And Dave Canales, he just had to have some skin cancer removed. You got to watch it. Got to watch your outdoor exposure. It's us fair-skinned guys. It can get a little rough.
I'm not sure how your legs don't burst into flames anytime you step outside without them covered.
Yeah.
I never realized how pale you actually were until that video we did with the AEW guys.
Right.
And somebody pointed it out, and I'd never noticed it before.
Mm-mm.
Like, Tank, have you ever seen the sun? Are you a vampire?
I don't go out much. I really don't. I'm one of those people that goes, I pay how much for this house? I'm staying here.
I mean, my rule is my house is where all my cool stuff hangs out.
Right.
So I want to play with it. That's what we do. We have 2 super chats to get to.
All right, let's hit them here before the break.
The first one is from Red Sea that says, Legend says after the next commercial break, Jeremy's camera will just show a sign that says Jeremy left because he's going to turn off the sun.
Mm-hmm.
I will say the morning on this side was probably way worse than it is right now. The salespeople on the backside. Mike, somebody should check on Mike because Mike might be dead.
He's under the
His office is right
microscope.
beside mine, and the sun after about 2 o'clock back there, because for whatever reason, when they built this building, they put no blinds anywhere, so you can't get away from it. I only sit in my office in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yep. Gets too hot.
Because by the afternoon, you feel like that angry son from Mario is just trying to kill you.
Mm-hmm.
And one more.
It's all about the money. All about the money.
It's from Colin that said, thank God Wanya Morris is gone. How do you get to that point as an NFL team of, you know what's going to make us better? Let's trade something of value, even though it's light value, for Wanya Morris. I also did laugh. Seth Walder from ESPN, he's the guy that does trade grades, and he actually out loud had to utter the phrase, who won the A.J. Brown, Myles Garrett, and Wanya Morris deals?
And Wanya Morris.
I don't think you should have put those together.
Oh, well, at least he got his name said.
That, I mean, the only way I can explain that would be like having a country concert that was Luke Combs, Eric Church, and Bucky Covington. I think we could have put him in love.
Right, we could have left him off.
I mean, Bucky was a nice feller, but I don't know that those belong together.
Well, look, the Falcons are just looking to add a little bit of depth. You know, that's.
And you know what's funny? After adding Wanya Morris, somehow now they actually need more depth than they did before they traded for him.
Don't they have Jawan Taylor, too?
Yeah. Somehow the Atlanta Falcons' all-season plan was, we're going to fix our offensive line. Let's take all the crap from Kansas City and let it play here.
Yeah. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
You remember the 2 guys that got Pat Mahomes killed? Let's trade for one and sign the other. That's what we're going to do. Oh, and by the way, we're going to put 2 quarterbacks behind them that are made popsicle sticks. This will be fun.
Yeah. It'll be brilliant.
At this point, the Atlanta Falcons offense in 2026 it feels like that guy you went to high school with that I'm going to say he had a soul patch. He started smoking way before the rest of us, and he very often said, hey, y'all, watch this. Oh, this is going to hurt. You're going to break many things.
That guy also probably doesn't know that he can stay in touch with every second of the World Cup with the DraftKings Sports app. Because that's what smart people do. They go, wait a minute. The entire world is watching this one thing that's happening in America, and we can follow it all in the palm of our hands. The DraftKings Sports app, it's now available in all 50 states. Of course, we're fans of it here in the state of North Carolina. Whether you're catching an early kickoff of all of these big soccer tournament games or you're catching the late one, it's all going to be available right on the app.
New DraftKings customers sign up with our code WPEK. Spend $5 to get $200 in rewards within 21 days. That code, WPEK. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov. 21 plus, North Carolina only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer.
ESPN Asheville. Your mountain weather forecast.
Hot, humid afternoon. By our Friday evening out, That means for dinner time, could be a couple of showers, thunderstorms around. Otherwise, sun and clouds today, low 90s. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms early. Overnight, mainly cloudy with some patchy fog by morning as we drop back into the upper 60s. Tomorrow, a few afternoon showers and thunderstorms, fog in the morning, sun and clouds otherwise, upper 80s. Sunday, a few showers and thunderstorms, highs close to 90. For the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Stage.
This report is sponsored by Think It Up. Think It Up is an initiative to activate student-powered, teacher-led learning projects. Students and teachers, how can you spark great learning experiences in your classrooms today? Join at thinkitup.org.
Hi, it's Zoe, personal stylist at Macy's. If you're like, what am I wearing on this trip? To this wedding? To brunch? Your timing's perfect. Our best brands are all 30% off. I'll pull some great pieces that are made for you, so you'll show up confident, looking amazing. Plus, 15 off designer beauty and fragrance. Sign up for Star Rewards and earn even faster at Macy's Friends and Family. Going on now. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Please be advised, you may want to stop eating the following foods immediately: broccoli, kale, blueberries, quinoa, spinach. I thought those were good for me. What's healthy for one person may cause inflammation for another. So how do you know what your body actually needs? That's where Viome comes in. Viome is a simple, at-home gut health test that analyzes your real-time biology to give you personalized nutrition guidance and custom supplements. Learn more at Viome.com/gut. V as in Victor, IOME.com/GUT. And use coupon code GUTHEALTH50 to save $50 off your purchase.
The Crohn's and Colitis Foundation has been at the forefront of inflammatory bowel disease research and care for over 50 years. Learn more about research, education, and support at Crohn'sColitisFoundation.org.
The Ingalls Advantage isn't just about savings or the best quality food for your family. It's more than that. It's the advantage of being a part of a community. That's why we provide over 2 million pounds of food every year through regular donations and programs like the Ingalls Giving Tree, Food for Thought, and the Ingalls Fill a Backpack program. It's the right thing to do, and we know that you would do the same. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we are Western North Carolina strong.
Woohoo! News Radio 570 WWNC, now on the FM dial. Okay, whose butt did we kiss to get this? Oh, that was well worth it. Now covering Western North Carolina on 570 and 92.9 FM.
To some, a baby's babbling doesn't mean much, but it does. Especially if there's no babbling at all. Little to no babbling by 12 months or later is just one of the possible signs of autism in children. Learn more at autismspeaks.org. Brought to you by Autism Speaks and the Ad Council.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelor or bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have: Zillow Showcase. Check us out at ClarissaSellsWNC.com.
ESPN Asheville. Yeah. WPEK Fairview, WMXF Waynesville, an iHeart radio station, guaranteed human. The Sportsocracy.
It fires me up, man. I love it. Say it one more time.
The Sportsocracy.
Shake it back!
Beer City's best sports talk.
It is
Gross. Just earlier.
They are mature, actually. You just have to get to know them better.
Your lunchtime dose of dumbassery. Live from the Ingalls studio.
Welcome back into the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville. It was Free for All Friday. We're also going to hit a couple of teams today. Two-a-days continuing here. Pittsburgh Steelers next up. I'd say the same thing about the Pittsburgh Steelers every year. If there's a team that's going to make me look like an idiot, it's going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Because I still don't think this team is...
Are they going to make you look like an idiot?
I don't think this team is very good.
Okay.
There's a chance they could be good.
See, I think they are good.
You think they
I
are
don't
good.
think they have a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, you have the skeletal remains of whatever Aaron Rodgers used to be. And, I mean, but I like practically everything else.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have an issue at left tackle. I will tell you that. If Broderick Jones is in as bad a shape as it sounds like he is, I guess you move Fautano over to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Then you would start Ihanichor at on the right side.
Yep.
I'm just looking at it going, that's about the only thing that really makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because they announced Jennings Dunker as a guard. So I'm going to say that's probably where he starts at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
That scares me because I didn't love Fautano on the left side when we went through the process. And having a rather immobile quarterback behind a line where you've got, I think, two guys playing out of position is probably not going to go your way. Fautano wasn't all that good on the right side. And now you move him over to the left. But, I mean, outside of that, I don't dislike this
I was
team.
going to say, where's the weakness?
The defense should be evil.
Mm-hmm. As long as you get the best versions of the secondary. Because I'm not the biggest fan of Jamel Dean. I know statistics say he's really good. But
PFF had him as the fifth best corner in the league last
which
year.
is nuts
Which is
to me.
nanners.
Stupid. So many plays. So many plays as a Tampa Bay fan watching him just going, why are you here? Because you didn't decide to play on that play. Or he was completely out of place, or whatever the situation was. How many times did he get burned? A bunch.
Well, I mean, the funny thing is he's still an improvement.
He is
an improvement over what you got last year. You're using Jalen Ramsey as a movable piece. I think you'll do that again.
Yep.
I think he's going to play probably not as much in the slot, but, I mean, I still think it'll be a decent amount.
Mm-hmm.
I know you love Jaquan Brisker, who I do not.
Why?
Jaquan Brisker is Antoine Winfield if you got him on Temu.
Mm-hmm.
Because he can absolutely lay the hammer if you come across the middle. Problem is he's not a very good coverage guy.
Right.
And that's always kind of been my issue with him is, okay, he's a glorified linebacker. That's really what he is.
Mm-hmm.
It really limits how you can scheme him, especially with Jalen Ramsey, because I don't think Jalen Ramsey can be a dedicated free safety at this point. I don't know. The secondary is better than it was. I think the defense will be good.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably the best pass rushing team in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at their three pass rushers, I would dare you to say you're not going to find a team that has three better than T.J. Watt, Alex Highsmith, and
Nick Herbig.
Mm-hmm. All of it ties back to the quarterback. What exactly are you getting out of Aaron Rodgers at this point? Because, I mean, here's the thing. He wasn't good last year. He wasn't good. He wasn't Jet bad, but even Jet bad had some high upside games. Did you see any of that last year?
Not necessarily.
Did he have a game where you went, there it was?
Didn't he? I think he had one, didn't he? Didn't he have like a 275 3-touchdown game?
He threw for 275 twice last year.
Right, that's what I'm saying. There's only
but even
been
in those games, he was. I mean, one of them he was 31 of 47.
Mm-hmm.
The other one was 23 of 34.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine, but you just at this point, Aaron Rodgers and Mason Rudolph are way more similar than you want them to be.
But maybe with the addition of Michael Pittman, this opens up more opportunities. Now he's a little freer in the game. I'm trying to see the best positive here is that if you get a, I don't know, 3,400-yard, 7 touchdown season out of him.
Oh, and look, I
that's
love
about
the
what he
weapons.
did last year, isn't it?
I love the weapons. I think Rico Dowdle will be the head of the snake in that backfield quick.
Mm-hmm.
As I've always said, I think Jalen Warren's better too. Because he's good at what he does. He just can't do everything that a running back can. It almost kind of feels like Carolina all over again with a very different kind of player.
Mm-hmm.
Of Chuba's good at what he does. Rico's going to have to do everything else. I kind of feel that way here too. The problem that I have with Pittsburgh is how many games they get into where they're going to be at a serious quarterback disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
You get Atlanta week 1. Obviously, you play Cleveland twice. You play Indianapolis. Do you see another team on that schedule where you play a quarterback that you do not think is better
than Aaron Rodgers? No.
Because I would take Bryce Young over Aaron Rodgers. I'd take Cam Ward over Aaron Rodgers. I'd take Bo Nix over Aaron Rodgers. I'd take Baker Mayfield over Aaron Rodgers. And I'll be honest with you, every other one, it's not even close.
Yeah, I can't disagree.
I mean, the rest of them are like Drake May, Joe Burrow, Tyler Shuck,
mm-hmm.
even Jalen Hurts. I think you're at a significant disadvantage.
Yep.
And as I went through the schedule, I look at it and go, they did you a good number of favors here because the schedule starts really slow. You get Cincinnati in your place in September, and we all know Cincinnati does not win games in September. You start with Atlanta. You have one where you got to go to New England. But then you get Cleveland, Indianapolis, Tampa Bay, New Orleans, and Cleveland. They can win every one of those games. It wouldn't shock me in the least.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bye week happens. And after the bye week, I'm going to level. Outside of a game at Tennessee, I don't see one they'll be favored in. So, I mean, Pittsburgh probably starts hot.
Yeah.
And if you're looking at them into November, that's going to look like a team that can win the AFC North until they start fighting in their own weight class. Because you go to Cincinnati coming out of a bye, then you have to go to Philadelphia. One of them's a primetime game, the other one's a late kick. And you got Denver, Houston, Jacksonville, Baltimore. That's a murderer's row. That's one of the toughest 5-game stretches
mm-hmm.
that I've seen of any schedule in the NFL. The question is, does Mike McCarthy fix what's been the problem with Pittsburgh for a long time, which is there's no innovation in this offense whatsoever?
Do you look at Mike McCarthy and go, innovator of offense? Because I really don't.
Is he better than Arthur Smith?
Sure. It's an improvement. But how much of an improvement is it?
That's what I struggle with Pittsburgh, is that if I use the transitive property, I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to get substantially worse than what we saw last year. I think he's just hit that point in his career where he's hit the wall. This is who he is now. It will atrophy a little bit year in and year out. I would say Mike McCarthy is an offensive improvement. I don't think the defense gets substantially worse losing Mike Tomlin. So I like the roster better. I like what you did in the draft. Every bit of this says this team should improve. Then I get to the schedule, and I just keep coming back to who are you supposed to beat?
Right.
Like, you going to go to New England and beat them? Because I don't see it.
Mm-mm. I don't think so either.
I don't even think there's a possibility of it.
No. Yeah, you look at that first set of games going to the bye week in November. I mean, conservatively, wouldn't you say that should be a 6-win team? Falcons, Browns, Colts, Bucks, Browns again. Maybe even the Bengals in your own house early in September. Like, it kind of pans out that you should be about 6 wins there.
Well,
and then that's when the second half of the you get lightened up with the Panthers and the Titans in late December, early January. But that whole stretch, if you don't pick up at least 3 wins it's not going to matter for the playoff hunt.
No, I mean, if this team starts slow, this could go careening off the
Sideways
rails.
quick.
Gary Birch in our YouTube chat said, quarterbacks don't meet at the 50-yard line and fight it out. There's 52 other players on the team. You're right. The problem is that they play some of the best in this league.
Mm-hmm.
A good quarterback, if you get into good, and especially when you get into elite, a good to elite quarterback is always going to make hay against even the best of defenses. I don't think this is the best defense. I think they have a really good pass rush and a really good front, and they're going to have to kind of baby the secondary to a point.
Yeah.
So you get Joe Burrow going up against Jamel Dean. What do you think is going to happen? Well, the problem is when you have that happening on the other side, you got to have somebody that can answer it. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure Aaron Rodgers can answer it at this point.
Yeah. So best case scenario for the Pittsburgh Steelers, again, is going to be sneaking a wild card spot.
And that's the flip side of this is I very much see a path that it could happen. Because I said I don't see a path they beat New England. How many other games do you see absolutely no shot they win?
I mean,
because they get Denver and Houston at home.
Yeah.
They get obviously Baltimore at home for one of the two. They get Carolina at home. I mean, all of those are winnable games.
Yeah.
If you told me Pittsburgh was, I'll conservatively say 5-3. Let's say they lose at New England, at Cleveland, at Tampa Bay, and they win every other game on the stretch. They're 5-3 coming into the bye.
Yep.
To be in contention for a wild card berth, because I don't think this is going to be one of those you need 10 wins to get in seasons. I don't think the high side of the AFC is that much better than the meaty clackers. Those tend to be 9-8. A 9-8 team will get in.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, you've only got to win 4 on the backside of it. You get Denver, Houston, Baltimore, and Carolina all 4 at home. And they do tend to split with Baltimore year in and year out. I mean, it gets you to 9-8 if you just hold serve.
Yeah.
Now, would you go to the playoffs and get smoked like a deli meat? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You wind up the last team in and have to face, I don't know, Baltimore would be your best scenario, right? You pray that Baltimore is the 2. If you sneak in late, that'd be the team that either them or the Chargers.
Oh, I don't want to see the Chargers. I don't want to see the Chargers under any circumstances.
With their history in the playoffs.
Fair
Because that's
point.
the only reason I would want Baltimore as well. It's I've got a shot here that this is one of those Charger Ravens, supposed to come in and be the big dog, and then all of a sudden.
Well, I mean, I think this is a fair point of, okay, so who in the AFC would you actually be scared of? As you said, their history in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
You do realize there's only 2 teams in the AFC that have a good history in the playoffs as they're currently constituted. And that's New England, Kansas City.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody else has defecated themselves at some point.
Sure.
Buffalo's done it a half dozen times. The Chargers are sitting at about 4. Jacksonville's done it a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Houston does it year in and year out.
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore does it year in and year out. I guess what I'm saying is outside of Kansas City and New England, there's nobody I'm looking across going, oh, they always bring it in the playoffs.
Problem is they'll more than likely be in the hunt for 1 and 2. That's what I'm saying. You got to hope that somebody jumps into that group, which to me would be a Baltimore or a Los Angeles. Maybe Houston.
Houston's defense is just so good.
Houston's got a lot of winnable games on that schedule.
Well, I mean, when you have 2 pass rushers like that, every game is winnable. And I guess that's where I'm headed with Pittsburgh is I feel the same way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are very few games on that schedule that no shot. Going to New England early in the season, good luck with that. Home opener for a team that just went to the Super Bowl in a year that most people didn't even expect them to make the playoffs, good luck with that.
Mm-hmm.
That place is going to be lit like a candle. And I just don't think you're going to go in there and win that. Outside of that, there's no game that you could tell me they win that I go, you're out of your mind. And so they probably wind up exactly where they've been for the last 10 years,
mm-hmm.
which is they sneak in at 9-8 or 10-7, and they get absolutely bushwhacked in the playoffs.
Yeah. Or Aaron Rodgers has one last ride.
Don't do that.
It makes
Don't do that. We're on 5 years of Aaron Rodgers' one last ride. He fell off the horse once. He got kicked in the head by it once. He forgot to feed it, and it died once. And the other time, it just ran off. That horse is dead.
Maybe.
Stop.
You never
Stop
know.
it.
You never
Don't
know.
look. I rode this fight. I rode. I played this game. I fought this fight. All of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say I rode this fight because I combined both of them into one. I played this game. Mm-hmm. Don't fall for this. Don't fall for this.
Yeah.
You're going to win in spite of
to.
your quarterback, not because of it.
Mm-hmm. You know they're going to fall for it, though. This team makes the playoffs. That's.
I don't think Pittsburgh fans fall for this. I really don't.
I
haven't met a Pittsburgh Steeler fan with hope in years.
Would you think that hope is a little increased now, though, after Mike Tomlin?
No, because you hired his doppelganger. If you had hired Nate Scheelhaas, okay, I understand how you got here.
But at least this shirt doesn't have holes in it. Right?
Yeah, it does.
This shirt looks new.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, because we've played this game.
You got the same shirt, only this time it didn't come from J.C. Penney's. It came from Goodwill. It's got a little wear to it as well.
Yeah, this one's been worn, and I'm pretty sure somebody peed in it.
You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena, streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
And you can be there
For a weekend full of superstar performances.
Are you ready?
Once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
Tickets go on sale for everyone today at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific at AXS.com.
And we'll see you at our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival.
Presented by Capital One.
If you run a business and need to get your message to your next customers fast, nothing is faster than audio with iHeart. Let us help you reach the audience you need to grow your business at the speed of sound at iHeartAdvertising.com.
At Asheville Smiles Cosmetic and Family Dentistry, they believe in world-class dental care with a hometown heart, and patients notice the difference. One recent review said, "I can't say enough wonderful things about this place." They shared how Dr. Merrill has built a practice centered around the patient experience, helping people feel welcomed, comfortable, and calm every step of the way. They also love how involved Asheville Smiles is in our local community. So if you're looking for world-class dental care with a hometown heart, visit AshevilleSmiles.com.
The iHeartRadio app now has presets. Just like in the car. You're our number one. Make us yours. ESPN Asheville, the mountain's favorite sports station, streaming 24/7. Your home for the Sportsocracy. Weekdays at noon. The Tar Heels and Atlanta Braves baseball.
Joy is essential, and it's also elusive. But now, there's a new and exciting way to start your journey toward a more joyful existence. Joy 101. It's a new podcast hosted by me, Hoda Kotb. If you're craving inspiration to maximize your joy, tune into these candid, uplifting, and moving on-air chats. Open your free iHeartRadio app, search Joy 101, and listen now. Joy 101 with Hoda Kotb is presented by CVS.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of urgency, timely, responsive, focused, prioritizing you as our customer and the community that we serve to do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
The Ingalls Advantage isn't just about savings or the best quality food for your family. It's more than that. It's the advantage of being a part of a community. That's why we provide over 2 million pounds of food every year through regular donations and programs like the Ingalls Giving Tree, Food for Thought, and the Ingalls Fill a Backpack program. It's the right thing to do, and we know that you would do the same. Ingalls, your neighbor for over 50 years.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelor or bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach. The best memories start on the ride.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
The Sportsocracy.
Gets the rebound, passes it to the man, shoots it, and boom goes the dynamite.
Welcome back into the Sportsocracy. It is ESPN Asheville. It's a free-for-all Friday, which means we can talk about whatever we want.
Anything goes. And you know what's grinding my gears right now?
What's that?
Can doctors just make up their damn minds, please?
About?
I was doom scrolling, as you do,
okay.
During the break,
Yeah.
and I saw an article that said that nightly glass of wine might not be as harmless as you think. We did this with eggs, okay? It's breakfast, and I'm hungry. They were good. They were bad. The yolks were good. The whites were good. The yolk was bad. I'm hungry. Could you please figure it out?
It's the problem. It's not just black or white. It's do you have certain allergies? Do you have, does your body respond differently to different things? It's different for everybody.
I find it funny how meteorologists and sports talk show hosts, we get raked over hot coals for being wrong all the time.
Yeah.
Doctors are wrong every day. Every day.
I would say they're pretty much questioned every day as well.
Yeah, are they though?
I think so.
Oh, my doctor told me I need to get a camera in my keister. Okay, let's do that.
He's trying to make sure that you don't have cancer. And I'm thankful I don't have cancer.
I might. And you know when I'll find out? When it kills me.
I was going to say, the next time you have to have a colonoscopy. Because I'm sure you got one of those coming up soon.
You do 4 of them in a year, and they don't push that issue.
You don't have to keep going back for routine checkups.
No, I do have to do.
Hell yeah, they already scheduled mine 3 years from now.
I've moved a couple times. They may have sent me a card.
Probably did, and they went, "Hey, you remember that gastric issue that you had? It's not just fixed. We have to check up on that every now and then."
It's fine. I burned it out.
And that's how Jeremy died.
I burned it out with tequila. It's fine.
Wow. I'm going to sign you up for one of these. And to get you on the old colonoscopy train.
Pass.
I think he needs it. Gang, we need to talk him into this.
Gang.
I'm starting to get worried.
About me?
Yeah. Yeah.
No. You should be. What's going to take me out is probably a massive stroke. Or cardiac infarction. Somebody one day will say something so stupid that my brain can't comprehend it, and it'll just explode.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah,
it's one day somebody will actually say the stupidest thing to me that I've ever heard, and my brain will shut off. Like, nope, broke it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Is that a lot like the Miami Dolphins are going to make the playoffs this year?
I thought that was the one. I clutched my chest when I read that the first time. Then I got to the 50th time, and it was like comedy.
It's good to have high hopes, though.
Is it?
Well, I mean, look, if you don't mind, winding up in the fetal position, crying in the corner of the shower at some point, sure. High hopes, it's a good thing to have until it all comes crashing down around you. So I always like to be a little even-keeled about my expectations for anything.
Have you ever seen that the meme of optimist, pessimist, and realist?
Oh, yeah.
It's 3 jugs.
Mm-hmm.
They're filled to the exact same level. Looks like it's got lemonade in it.
Yeah.
And the optimist says, I'm half full. The pessimist says, I'm half empty. And the realist says, I'm pretty sure this is urine.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
That way, if it's different, right? If it goes your way, you'll be a little surprised.
So I feel like at this point we have to have our every other daily check-in on Tank. Did you actually watch the hockey last night?
No, I did not.
What are you doing? I watched every second.
I did not. I still have yet to see a hockey game this playoff run.
I will say we need that little trail. You remember that trail they had on Fox years ago where they'd hit the puck and that little blue streak followed it? I need that back.
Great North Sports made fun of me for saying that when he was on. He was like, just look at the camera. The camera goes where the puck goes. And
sure.
that's fine, but I still
the
can't
problem
see
is the
it.
puck is this little itty-bitty thing on the screen that I can't see.
Mm-hmm. I asked for that. The puck tracer was great. You got rid of the puck tracer, you lost me. I'm gonna blame it on that. I'm gonna blame it on the technical aspects of the broadcast.
We got a best of 3. This is as good as you could ever expect.
Well, it's the best of 1. One more win.
And I'm going to ask this question already knowing the answer.
Yep.
Did you watch Game 4 of the NBA Finals?
No.
I'm going to tell you a story.
I was indisposed.
Oh, yeah. You don't have a television in your bathroom, so that would have been hard. I saw that the Knicks were down a bajillion at halftime.
Right.
And I didn't realize how often this happened, but I've seen it happen enough times. I went to the DraftKings Sports app and wagered a significant amount on the Knicks to come back and win, and they did. The only problem is I turned it off before it ended.
Yeah.
Because I gave up. Even on the run, I was like, they don't have enough time.
I say when you're still down 20 in the fourth quarter, of course you're going to give up on that.
I found out I won when I got you've won blank on DraftKings. And I went, I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
I had already written that one off. The 8 biggest deficits at the end of the first quarter in the NBA Finals, in NBA history. In NBA Finals history, the 8 biggest deficits going into the second quarter, 7 of the 8 have come back to win.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which is nuts. By the way, if you're in New York City right now and you're not a fan of the New York Knicks, get out. Because they are going to burn that place to the ground. New York will have the parade in New York will be unlike anything you've ever seen.
Of course.
And people say, but we had them with the Yankees. Doesn't matter. It's different.
It's been 50 years in the making here.
The Knicks won their last title was 4 years after the Jets Super Bowl. They won one in 73. The Jets won one in 69.
Right.
And this is one of those funny things about being a New York sports fan. Yankees fans and Giants fans often tend to be the same people. Knicks fans and Jet fans tend to be the same people. A lot of the lunatic Jet fans that I remember from my time dealing with the team and just being a fan for 35 years, they are on the edge of their seat, just waiting for a reason to show their keister. It'll be unlike anything you've ever seen.
Call up the National Guard. You may need it.
You're gonna need to call Batman because I think Batman is the actually only one that can keep this from happening. Elon, put on the costume.
Yep. All right, we've got a super chat we need to get to. And it's from Colin, and he says there are at least 20 quarterbacks that are better than Aaron, and that's being nice. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that.
Yeah, that's about right. I mean, I think it'd be quicker to say which starters would you take Aaron over. Malik Willis.
Yep. Jacoby Brissett.
I don't know that I agree with that.
Really? Michael Penix Jr.
That one I agree with. Whatever's happening in Miami, whatever's happening in Atlanta,
Cleveland.
Whatever's happening in Cleveland.
Yeah.
If it starts with whatever is happening there, that's it. Everybody, I'd take Geno Smith over Aaron Rodgers at this point.
That hurts to say.
But it's true.
I can't say it's untrue.
but it's true. If you took the name off Aaron Rodgers and you had never seen him play football before the last 5 years, you would think that dude is Nathan Peterman.
Mm-hmm.
But because he's Aaron Rodgers, we keep with this hope of, he'll find the magic this year. Look, I sat at Panthers camp. This is, I guess, been 4 years ago now. It was the first year with the Jets. I watched Aaron Rodgers from 65 yards drop 5 footballs in a row in a trash can. Literally could not have thrown it from 3 inches better than he did at 65 yards. And I watched, obviously, had the injury, and he's never been the same.
Yep.
Never been the same. It just, none of it looks the way that it did because he got old.
Yep. And he's got one last ride in him.
God, this is gonna be worse than the last ride for Russell Wilson.
This is the 14th Kiss farewell tour. We've had it. We're ready for the final farewell. You're good to go. You're in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville.
ESPN Asheville. Your mountain weather forecast.
Hot, humid afternoon. By our Friday evening out, that means for dinner time, could be a couple of showers, thunder showers around. Otherwise, sun and clouds today, low 90s. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms early. Overnight, mainly cloudy with some patchy fog by morning as we drop back into the upper 60s. Tomorrow, a few afternoon showers and thunderstorms, fog in the morning, sun and clouds otherwise, upper 80s. Sunday, a few showers and thunderstorms, highs close to 90. For the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Stage.
This report is sponsored by Bojangles. It's bow time.
It's bow time. Some classics never go out of style, like hickory smoked bacon, egg, and American cheese on a scratch-made biscuit. For a limited time, get a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit with crispy bow rounds for only $5. Order in the app or at Bojangles. It's bow time.
Hurt in the game? We tough it out. Feel exhausted? We push on. Feeling down? We pull ourselves up by the bootstraps. But there are times when bootstraps aren't enough. When stress gets to us and we need to talk to someone about what we're really going through. So we're going to reach out because sometimes mental health is not a one-person job. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Carolina Complete Health. We are here for your health. HereForYourHealthNC.com.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
The U.S. begins its World Cup journey tonight in Los Angeles. Head coach Mauricio Pochettino asked yesterday how he will define success for the U.S. at this tournament.
It's win tomorrow and win after tomorrow.
The U.S. meets Paraguay at 9 Eastern tonight. They face Australia next Friday and wrap up group play against Turkey June 25th.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Carolina Complete Health. From Charlotte and Greensboro to Raleigh, Durham, Asheville, and Wilmington. We're here for communities across North Carolina, connecting you to the care you need. We are here for your health. Visit hereforyourhealthnc.com.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
I'm David.
And I'm Christina.
And this is our Ingalls story.
Ginger's Revenge is a brewery located in Asheville, North Carolina that specializes in the production of hard ginger beer.
So we use all natural, whole ingredients, and I think that really sets us apart.
Ingalls is an amazing partner for us to work with. A lot of our fans know that they can go to Ingalls and find a lot of the flavors that we have available, and they just make it really easy for folks to purchase local products.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we're Western North Carolina strong.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
On the weird scale, there's Vegas, there's Florida, and there's Asheville. Let's get weird, Asheville.
Welcome back into the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville, and it's time to get weird. And Jeremy, nothing sounds weirder than, well, somebody trying to be murdered by a dog, and not in the biting sense, but in the.
I hope it's not in the only other sense I can think of.
In the pew-pew sense. Mm-hmm. So imagine. Old Nerdy McNerderson, I know nothing about this guy. It's just the fact that he was sitting at his computer at the time that this certain event happened. The neighbor apparently had left a gun laying on the table, and his dog got a little excited, knocked the gun off the table, and the gun went off. What made this story even worse was that the bullet goes through the wall of the apartment into the neighboring apartment, and the guy was sitting at his computer when the bullet came through his computer. It hit the RAM stick and changed directions, and police say if it had not done that, it would have gone straight through the man, as well as the wall and the computer. But it was because of the RAM stick that it turned and did not kill him. That is one of the scariest things I could think possible. Because now I want to know what he was doing on the computer. Now I think we need to know. You need to, what? So were you just working? I'm sure you were just, collating your spreadsheets. There's a number of activities that could have been going on at that computer that make this so much more funnier. And I think we need to know. And he'll never tell us.
My weird story is a world record, and I call shenanigans.
Okay.
24-year-old Ishan Hodkar has set a world record
for
completing the most Rubik's Cubes while skydiving.
Okay.
They call them rotating puzzle cubes because Rubik's Cube is trademarked, which, by the way, I think we can bypass that for the Guinness Book of World Records.
I would say so.
Rotating puzzle cube
Rubik's
stupid.
Rubik's didn't want to pay for the licensing to be in there.
So, 24-year-old Hodkar, he solved 2 Rubik's Cubes from the time he jumped out of a plane at 30,000 feet to the time he hit the ground.
Okay.
There's one problem. It was a tandem jump. That's not a world record. You just so happen to be doing this while you're flying through the air because you aren't the one that had to pull the damn cord. That's not a feat. Somebody else is pulling the cord. You don't actually do anything. I don't know have you ever...
No.
I was assuming.
Jumped out of a plane?
I have never done a skydive. I would like to. I've just never done it. One of the problems of why I haven't done it is the first X number of times you do this, you have to be strapped to somebody else. There's one person on this planet that I want to be that close to, and she ain't never skydiving. Skydiving. It's Friday. It's 1,000 degrees in here.
I love it.
Sometimes you're going to get grammar wrong because you're seeing dead relatives.
That's a good one. Skydiving.
My wife's never skydove. Skydived?
Dove.
Sky.
Let's go with divin.
Divin. She's never skydiving in her life. That's my biggest problem. It's not a feat that you did this. It basically be like saying, well, look, you did 2 of them in 4 minutes or however long it takes to jump out of the plane. You're just a passenger. You let another person carry you around in a baby Bjorn while you jump out of an airplane.
Mm-hmm.
There's no feat to this. I mean, the biggest feat is that you didn't drop the Rubik's Cube 20,000 feet.
Exactly. You know how hard that wind blows?
Sure.
That's got to be hard to hold on to that thing and get it, turned the right way.
This is a stupid record, and I want it stricken from the record.
All because he didn't have to land himself.
Yes.
Okay.
If you get that record, you should be the one that has to pay attention to the Rubik's Cube and still be conscious enough to go boop to keep you from hitting the ground at real fast.
That'd be impossible.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that.
Yeah. That's why it would be impressive.
I mean, maybe you could if you had it on like some sort of a gimbal or something in front of you, and then you could, kind of try to steer with two hands, and then you do 2 or 3 seconds on the cube, and then you steer yourself some more, and then do 2 more seconds on the cube.
Yeah, it's like texting and driving. Don't do that, by the way.
Yeah, don't text and drive.
Don't do that.
Here's a great thing
by the way,
not to do. Don't try to do puzzles while you skydive.
By the way, this just happened to me that I hate riding in cars with people.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it. I ride with Tank because we go long distances and I can sleep. I don't love what's happening in the driver's seat, but I'm not conscious for most of it.
Mm-hmm.
I rode in a car with somebody the other day, and without missing a beat, they said, I'm really good at texting and driving, which for me made my heart go to where that camera went on you yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as they said that, they picked up their phone, they sent a text, and I'll give you one guess what the first thing they did was.
Hit the curb.
Run off the road.
Yep.
They ran off the road, hit the rumble strips, and I went, you're not that good.
You're not that good at it.
It's like when people say, I drive better after 7 beers. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Don't do that.
No.
Ubers are cheap.
Mm-hmm. Wow. That's a little bit of self-awareness
100%
would be helpful.
Oh, and by the way,
scenarios.
if you do it with me in the car, you'll learn the same thing that this feller did, which is I will take my hand, put it over your phone, and grab it.
Yes.
And if you're lucky, I won't throw it out the window. I thought about doing that, and I didn't. Gambit fan said, well, you're alive, so he's at least kind of good at it. That is a fair point you have there.
Yeah, but that's also Hurricane Rock. Like,
no doubt.
Right. Like,
you
just because he didn't kill you that time.
Do you remember the lawn dart?
The lawn dart.
Yeah, lawn darts were javelins that you threw up in the air.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, kids are stupid. So, my father, when he was a child, they would shoot bows and arrows and lawn darts up in the air and then try to catch them. Just because you didn't impale Jimmy doesn't mean you're good at this. It just means you haven't made the big boo-boo yet. And eventually, one of you's going to have one in your forehead.
Mm-hmm.
And that won't be a fun day for any of you.
For any of you. Oh, man, with the off-season.
Everybody's making fun of me in the chat for saying skydiving. I got news for you. I want you to come in this room. I want you to come sit in here for an hour.
And try to talk
and
straight.
think of just an hour later, I'm going to ask you, what are the 4 thoughts that have run through your brain in the last 5 seconds? And you will learn something about you. Because it is 84 degrees in here right now.
It's not comfortable by any stretch.
I have a fan blowing up my skirt right now, and it is a drop of rain in the Sahara Desert.
You ready for that next skydiving trip?
100%. I will.
Dreaming of the breeze up his shorts.
I mean, at this point, if I had skydiving, I'm not sure I would have even pulled my parachute just because I know this room is here and I may have to go back into it at some point.
It's just best to
hand me a
end it all
Rubik's Cube.
now.
We're taking it down. I bet I can get 3 before I hit the ground.
Biggest storyline of the OTAs and such, anything grab you throughout? All the positive reports coming out of New England, obviously, to me are great signs that the relationship between Drake May and A.J. Brown is at least starting off on the right foot.
I love reading OTA reports because it's so funny to me how the same people get duped by the same thing every single year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Miami's the easiest one to pick on. You would think, from reading solely OTA reports, you would think the Miami Dolphins are going to the Super Bowl.
Yes.
We all know they're not.
Mm-mm.
But that's what you think.
Well, I mean, who's writing the story? We got to play that game of who wants you to know. Because, yeah, probably the Miami beat writer for the Herald is not setting himself up for an entire season of bashing the team that he gets access from. It has to start somewhere. And you have to play the game at least a little bit as one of these beat writers.
Well, I mean, that's why we don't, even though we're a Panthers, technically there is a Panthers affiliation in this building.
Mm-hmm.
We do some stuff with the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't work directly with the team.
No,
because I'm not going to be a cheerleader for you doing stupid things.
No, I don't want to be your mouthpiece.
No, I
That's
have
not what I'm
zero
here for.
desire to do that.
Right. I'm not going to carry your water. And I get that that's what dudes have to do. And that's why you get rosy reports that don't make any damn sense to the logical fans. Because you've got so many bloggers out here that now cover this stuff, and they have to say, you have to say good things about it, or else you're going to get just killed and your audience is going to go away. I think of my own team. Like, I'm not signing up for Pewter Report as a rabid Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan if the guy always talks about a team like I do. It just doesn't make any sense. So I have to play the game. I have to look at only the bright spots, and I have to try to put the blinders on. And I have to say that we're contenders, at least for something.
See, to me, it's just I'll give you an example,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not attacking this person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to say the name.
Okay.
If you followed ESPN for long enough, you know the person I'm referring to. There's a report out of Bears camp today.
Okay.
That Caleb Williams looks like he's having more fun in camp this year than he did last year.
Mm-hmm.
Let me explain to you why that is. Because Ben Johnson's not screaming at him the way he did last year. Because I think Ben's become very understanding of what he has. He has a quarterback that can do special things a small percentage of the time.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing to do with him having more fun. Oh, he looks lighter on his feet. Okay. You're setting your fan base up for failure.
Mm-hmm. But if Caleb's more comfortable with the team, looks more in command of the offense, looks more like a leader. That was the article that I read earlier today was all about how Caleb's ready to lead. He's ready to be the guy. All right. Sweet. There's something to be said for that. I mean, if you feel more comfortable in a spot, then you should be able to perform better. That's where the expectation goes wrong.
Well, I mean, I think it's funny that a lot of these beat writers set – I didn't really realize this, I guess, until we started doing this, because I never was that guy. I know Rich Cimini. I read his stuff from time to time. It never really swayed my view.
Mm-hmm.
I never – I mean, and Rich is I would say he's one of the better, honest beat writers out there. He was very legit about what the team is. A lot of people say, oh, he's just negative all the time. The team hadn't made playoffs in 15 years.
Right.
So if he wasn't negative, it means he's a cheerleader or he's an idiot. There's no in between. And that's something I've always respected out of Rich, is that he's telling you the truth.
Mm-hmm.
What I don't understand is the pom-pom waivers of everything we've done is awesome, everything we've done is cool. No, it's not. And I've been around enough camps, having done this for as many years as we have. It's super obvious. I mean, just over the last – I've been in a camp at least once every year for the last 5 years. I have never walked away from one where I didn't, especially if they're joint practices. Joint practices are where you really start to see the rubber meet the road. Because I watched Carolina cut the Jets to pieces with Aaron Rodgers, and I walked away from it going, that wasn't good.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't good. That wasn't good, and this is probably not going to go well because they look light years ahead of the Jets. I just don't understand what the point is because you're going to find out. It's like hiding the report card from your mom and dad. Okay, you might buy yourself a day, but eventually somebody's got to sign it. And you got to take it back that they saw it. And so either you're going to forge the signature, which you're going to get caught, or you're going to have to show it to them eventually.
That's why you get really good at excuses. Because that's how you play the game. You cover up with the excuses. Oh, remember when we said that, I'll continue to use my team as the example. Remember when we said that there was no problem. Tampa Bay was going to win 12, 13 games last year and everything was going to be fine. Well, what happened to those predictions? Well, I mean, we could have been had Baker not got hurt. We could have been had the offensive line not been, dudes that we picked up at Home Depot. Like it's just excuse after excuse. That's how the game's played. So there has to be a level of that, but you can't go out and straight lie to your audience. Right? That's my rule. Never lie to the audience. I'm not going to sit here and tell Miami Dolphins fans that everything's hunky-dunky when you were the worst team I've ever seen. You look like an expansion roster. And I'm really not sure how you win 3 games.
No, I mean, and it's so funny. You can tell the guy that lives on, FinReport.com because we say what I think is abundantly obvious. And then they come after you like you're the idiot. If I had $1 for every person that said, these guys don't know ball, first of all, that's the stupid. I know you are an idiot the minute that comes out of your mouth.
Yeah. Tell me you don't know ball.
Oh, yeah.
Without telling me.
And you know what's funny? Every time I click on the profile, it's always some marshmallow. And they're always at the beach. I don't know why these people – you don't live at the beach. I see where you're from. You're from Lincoln, Nebraska, but your profile picture is some beautiful beach somewhere. And it's just your doughy ass with whatever family member you've got. And I'm just looking at it going, you out loud just looked at 2 people that do this for a living, and you think you know more than I do. Mm-hmm. You don't have to agree with me. But when you start saying things like that, I'm not going to lie, I laugh at every single one of them. Between Megan, Christiana, and I, we control our social media, and there are times that we will screenshot them and send them between each other.
Yeah.
Do you see this? Do you? Oh, God. Especially the ones that grammar. Just put it in ChatGPT before you send it. There, and there are not the same word.
No, they're not. They're not. Skydiving being added to the lexicon today.
We have a super chat it touches on that.
Show me the money, money. Show me the money.
It's from Red Sea, who said, my last 4 thoughts are skydiving. Why is my video game so laggy? My lock screen on my phone is Jeremy in a cow onesie. And why does my franchise suck on ice? By the way, if you didn't see the picture of me in the cow onesie, since we did raise 500 gallons, we will be doing our week 2 game, which we can announce now because I confirmed it this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Our week 2 game will be Ohio State, Texas, in Austin, and we will be doing the tailgate show in cow onesies.
Damn right.
Yeah, while you were not with your little procedure yesterday, I signed you up for some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't think about this at the time, but September in Austin is a little toasty.
Sure.
So.
Sure. But at least there's a nice breeze.
Oh, yeah, coming off the water.
At least it rains violently there at times. So there's that.
Yeah. I promise you this decision was utterly ridiculous.
Can we wait and do it at nighttime?
It's a night kick. It's a night kick.
Okay, at least there's that.
The only problem is that means the tailgate's from 5 to 8. It's still going to be real, real hot.
We'll be sure to bring my poncho and my Texican hat. You can get me one of them big flat brim Texican hats like Stevie Ray Vaughan used to wear, with a big plume coming out the side.
See, now I'm trying to imagine that. And there's something I really want to say. I'm going to have to say it in the chat because if it doesn't come out of my mouth, my head's going to explode, but I can't say it on air by any stretch of the imagination.
What's a good thing? It's time for us to take a break here in the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville.
ESPN Asheville. Your mountain weather forecast.
Hot, humid afternoon. By our Friday evening out, that means for dinner time, could be a couple of showers, thunderstorms around. Otherwise, sun and clouds today, low 90s. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms early. Overnight, mainly cloudy with some patchy fog by morning as we drop back into the upper 60s. Tomorrow, a few afternoon showers and thunderstorms, fog in the morning, sun and clouds otherwise, upper 80s. Sunday, a few showers and thunderstorms, highs close to 90. For the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Stager.
This report is sponsored by Wendy's new Biggie Deals. Choose one of Wendy's new Biggie Deals. At $4, $6, and $8, pick one of the new Biggie Deals you're craving. For a pretty biggie deal, gotta be Wendy's. U.S. price and participation may vary.
When you want country music, we got you covered, family.
Oh, Lord, when it rains, it pours. Drinking Jack all by myself. He's choosing Texas, I can tell. I'm gonna live where the green grass grows. Watch my corn pop up in rows.
We are today's hit country 99.9 Kiss Country.
Man, whenever I use a sports book, I feel like I'm just getting robbed blind.
Dude, you've got to delete that app. You need to be using Polymarket.
Polymarket? How are they any different?
Polymarket is a prediction market, not a sports book. You trade against other fans just like you, not the house. That means more money for you and less for those greedy sports books.
For real?
Yep. Sports books take around $9 on a $100 position and then pay out around $500. Polymarket pays out $650 on that same position.
What's the catch?
No catch. Even better, it's available in all 50 states. Polymarket is so confident that you'll never go back, they're giving you $50 free on your first trade.
I'm deleting my sportsbook app. How do I get started?
Download Polymarket now and use promo code HEAT for $50 free for your first trade. Stop letting sportsbooks steal from you. Download Polymarket and use promo code HEAT for $50 free on your first trade. Use promo code HEAT.
Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
The Atlanta Braves are on a mission, and night after night they are making their case as one of the best teams in baseball.
3-2 to Drake. And he swings and hits a missile to deep right field to the chop house and out of here.
Chopping toward another playoff run.
Olsen hits it well. Deep center field to the wall and go!
The Mountain's home for Braves baseball is ESPN Asheville. Proudly brought to you by Parks Ford of Hendersonville.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. Learn more at wearebroadcasters.com/hope. Furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
ESPN Asheville. WPEK Fairview. WMXF Waynesville. An iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human. Live from the Ingalls studio.
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
The Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dog see! Let him on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh my God. The Jets killed him.
Well, welcome back into the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville. Heard everywhere you go on the iHeart Radio app. We're seen everywhere on YouTube. Go to thesportsocracy.com, click the live video link, subscribe to the channel. That way you can join us in the chat, communicate with the program here instantaneously. It is a free-for-all Friday, right before it's a pretty jam-packed weekend of stuff going on.
Oh, yeah. After the hell that we've gone through here, I will not be leaving my house again. Nope. Not doing it.
You'll have plenty to keep you entertained.
I think everybody else in the building left or died or something. I'm not sure. It's real quiet, and it looks like a ghost town when you walk that way.
Well, you know, they don't.
Has anybody checked on Mike?
Mike, is he dead?
Good, Mike.
Be
like it's hot back there.
It'd be like one of them dried up lizards that's been sitting in the windowsill for too long.
Water!
Poor Mike. It is super hot here because the AC went out sometime last night, and they've been working on it. We were told that it was running, but I think that was a lie.
I think they did that to see how long our dumbasses would sit here waiting for it to start.
Well,
I think
at
Josh
least another
did that
hour
on purpose. Like,
he just wanted to give us false hope, like some kind of, wacky off his rocker Miami Dolphins beat writer.
I don't even think that was an HVAC guy. I think they just got a guy from down the street, and they were like, "Hey, you're wearing a work shirt. Come in here. Let's see if we can fool these two idiots."
Make them think that we're actually working on this deal. It is still super hot here in the studio, but we are here for you for the next hour. And coming up this weekend, you've got the World Cup action happening. We'll have coverage for you of select games throughout the weekend here on ESPN Asheville. You have the USA tonight against Paraguay in the opener of the group stage for them. That's a 9 o'clock kick. Do we call it a kick?
Yes.
Is it 9 o'clock gun time? Don't they fire a gun to start the match? Do they do that still?
No clue.
No? I don't know. It's whatever. Anyway, they drop the puck or ball or whatever it is.
Not a puck.
For the soccer.
I can tell you it's not a puck.
For the soccer festivities tonight out at Stadium. You can't call it that. FIFA demanded that they take the SoFi name off of the stadium for the games that are being held out there, and they did it. There's a big old sheet over everything that says SoFi.
What's the problem with SoFi?
I guess SoFi didn't want to pony up some money to be a part of the World Cup coverage, and they went, "Oh yeah, you don't want to give us a kickback for using the stadium name? Guess what? We'll just cover it up. We'll call it LA Stadium." Because that's what they're doing.
Okay.
I don't know what the story is behind it, but I didn't know that could be a thing. But apparently it can be.
Soccer just makes everything up anyway.
Yeah. Well, they brought in the grass, and now that's got all the NFL grass truthers all stirred up. Oh, we need grass.
Those people are fun.
Yeah. But you got World Cup action happening this weekend. There's an NBA championship could be determined tomorrow night as the New York Knicks take on the San Antonio Spurs. Sunday night, you could have Lord Stanley come home to North Carolina. Vegas, and I saw where one of their players has already called his shot that there will be a Game 7 back in Raleigh.
As somebody that is adamantly cheering for the Hurricanes, agree. I agree with you wholeheartedly. To the point of I'm already actively making a plan to be in Raleigh for Game 7 with no intention of actually going in the arena.
Mm-hmm. Game 7 is Wednesday of next week.
And we are, a programming note, we are off Wednesday and Friday of next week.
Yes.
Wednesday for the World Cup, Friday for federal holiday.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But we've got that going on Sunday night. Also Sunday night is Freedom 250. The most redneck thing you could do.
It is so. I mean, and I love it. I mean, look.
The MMA fight on the south lawn of the White House. I mean, they were trying to get a judge to stop it.
He didn't.
Of course he didn't. Went through all this trouble of putting up the stadium, and you think somebody's going to go, you know what? You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have put that stadium up. Let's just tear that thing down without using it. And I don't think so. I still want to know more about why the thought is to keep that up. But do you know how you got into the Freedom 250? So the tickets were actually free, quote unquote. The only way to get tickets to this was to be a sponsor of the event, or like a sponsor member. They sold like membership packages or sponsorship packages for what's said to be $1.5 million. That's how you got tickets. That was the basement. $1.5 million, and you could be one of the lucky 4,000 people that's going to be able to be there.
Sounds like we're generating revenue. Capitalism's alive and well.
But I think there was a stipulation, like you couldn't really sell tickets to something that was happening on the White House lawn.
Oh, well, there was also another stipulation that was you could not have voted for Kamala Harris. I have a funny feeling that's I believe that was also a stipulation to
no
get invited.
losers. We're not allowing any losers.
No, you can't. Don't ask. You're not allowed.
The only losers that'll be here are the ones that lose in the ring.
And they will be tremendous losers. I mean, this is insane, right?
It's absolutely insane.
Patrick Holtner YouTube comment said professional paintball tournament at the Lincoln Memorial next week.
Right.
Demolition Derby at Arlington.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it is insane when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a coolness to it.
Certainly, but I mean, it is just way too reminiscent of Idiocracy for me.
I've never seen that movie, and you bring it up a lot.
I keep telling you, because it is. Imagine the dumbest possible future for America, and this is what it is.
Yeah, we're there.
Like we've got Hector Macho Camacho or whatever his Mountain Dew Jennings or whatever his name was, Terry Crews in the movie playing the president, who was like a former pro wrestler, and he comes out and there's this like Thunderdome and monster truck rallies and the public executions in the manner of we're just going to let you fight to the death against robots and stuff. Some completely stupid stuff. And it is so like, oh my God. Like, it was obviously funny for the movie, but there's a little bit of truth in our current reality as to what was happening.
I'm scared.
In there.
Everybody's saying I should watch it. I'm scared to watch it, to be honest with you. Everything Tank told me, I'm afraid I'm going to be looking at it's going to be like watching a documentary, and I'm going to go, I don't like this at all.
It's got Dax Shepard in it, Terry Crews, the good Wilson brother.
There's a bad one?
I'm not a big fan of Owen.
Wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
I can take Luke a little more.
Well, Luke's nose doesn't look like it was broken with a baseball bat. That does help.
But the problem is, you're in Hollywood. Fix that thing. I mean, there's so many beautiful people in Hollywood that have screwed up their faces. The one guy in Hollywood that goes, you should probably fix that, goes, makes me look, more unique. It actually kind of makes you look like a cartoon character.
Yeah, if he was fixing anything, I'd really like it to be that wow.
Well, if he fixed the nose, that would
Maybe.
It's because that whatever that bulb is in the middle of his nose is pushing in on his nasal cavity.
Every
and
word,
he can't do anything.
Every word he says, I'm just like, God, I wish you'd shut up. Why would you say you did that? Wow. Stop that.
Right. It's like Nicolas Cage walking around with one of them little clothespins on his nose.
Nicolas Cage looks at Owen Wilson and goes, wow, that guy's voice is incredibly annoying.
My kids have been watching Spider Noir, which is this new Spider-Man series that Nicolas Cage plays the Spider-Man. And
No.
Yeah.
No. You're making this up.
It's
Nicolas Cage is playing Spider-Man?
Yeah, it's like one of those Spider-Verse things. You saw the Spider-Verse movie, didn't you?
I did.
All right, so it's the Spider Noir is like one of the Spider Universe things. So he's like an older cop with special powers kind of thing, and he plays like a 1950s detective, and everything's in black and white. And I've not actually watched any of it, but I've been in the room while it's on, and I can't take that seriously.
I can't either.
Nicolas Cage starts talking, and I go, I can't make that jive in my head where he's Spider-Man.
See, in my head, all I can hear is, I was bitten by a radioactive spider. That's all I got. That's all I can hear in my head.
It's so jarring when I walked in and first. Like,
oh, God. How does Nick Cage do that? I saw dots. Just that one word was enough for me to go, I think I passed out for a second.
I just glanced over at the television, and it's like, tried to watch about 2 or 3 minutes of it, and it's gotten worse. And the caricature that he plays has just gotten so much worse every year of his life that now I just can't take anything seriously. Early Nicolas Cage, he had some great roles.
Nicolas Cage was one of those that you saw from early on. This dude's a little off. There's
100%
about him that just,
right.
I don't know.
It's just one of those things that got stale for me.
He was another, by the way, Stephen Tao in the YouTube chat said, Tank is like a running joke of describe a movie badly. That could be a real fun social media game. Tank explains a movie badly to try to get me to watch it. And everybody has to try to figure out what movie we're doing that. You don't say the title.
Mm-hmm.
You just explain it badly.
Okay.
I'm going to start with a movie you were in. A bunch of fat kids go to camp, and then funny things happen, including seeing Tank Spencer's Barris on screen. That's a movie he was in.
Yes. Promoting child porn since 1994.
By the way, did you see I tagged you? Ben Stiller said that's the #1 sequel he wants to make is a Heavyweights 2. I tagged you in the Pat McAfee.
I wish we would. I wish we would. There's been rumors. There's been rumors.
If it happened,
never.
would
100%.
What role would you want to play?
I'm begging to be in it.
What role would you want to play? Because in my head, there's only one role.
I'm probably just, I could be return extra character. I'm like one of the parents now or something. Or I could be a counselor.
Yes.
I could be the cook in the cafeteria.
I want you to be the PE teacher, but you're not going to like the role I put you in. Because I'm leaving out a part because I can't say it. Man, I want to say it so bad.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it so bad.
All right, maybe we could do that.
Oh, and by the way, Gotham nailed it.
What?
Peak Nick Cage was Face Off. That was the last time I didn't think Nicolas Cage was a complete lunatic.
I would say Gone in 60 Seconds was
Never
probably the peak.
I'm not a car guy. I like my car.
I don't know anything about cars other than that they look real pretty.
Like my
and there was a bunch
I
of
don't
them in
care
that
about your car. There's a guy that lives in my neighborhood that does the what do they call that?
Jolie, man, that movie was worth watching just for her.
That's the first thing you've said I've agreed with him. There's a guy in my neighborhood that has the hydraulics in his car, and he does the Carolina squat. Where I look at that and go, that is a walking billboard of I don't need to talk to you
Mm-hmm.
ever, and I never have. I don't know whose car it is, and I don't care. I'm out. Pass.
Yeah, no, that was a good movie. Vinnie Jones. I like Vinnie Jones. You know who Vinnie Jones, the former soccer player?
Yeah. They did a documentary on him on Netflix.
Yeah, did you watch it?
I haven't yet. It's in my queue of things to watch.
It was real good.
Probably what I'm going to do when they mercifully let me out of the studio and I can think logistically again because it's not 4,000 degrees. Where's that HVAC? They said it was working. It's not working. It's hotter
working
right now than it was an hour ago.
It's certainly getting more stuffier in here. Of all the
and now the chat's straight down a rabbit hole of just talking about Nicolas Cage movies, which is making me want to just welcome to The Rock.
See, The Rock was in that was in The Ascent. That movie with what's his face? I can't even think of his name.
How in the world did we get on this?
I have no idea. I don't know. Was it the something about the sacrifice of great talent or something like that? It just came out a couple of weeks or a couple of years ago.
We went down a rabbit hole here.
It's pretty good.
It's always bad when we get to the end of the rabbit hole and I go, how did we get here?
Stephen Tao, what's the guy's name? He was in Star Wars. He was in the new Star Wars.
Gambit fan said we started talking about soccer and got bored and just went hard right
100%. Like, what else is there to talk about? I can't think of the guy's name now, but that's pretty funny. You should watch that one.
Yeah, you went in such a circle there, I forgot what you even said. At this point, it could
Nicolas
be Steve
Cage.
Buscemi or it could be Steve Madden. I have no idea.
We hadn't talked about either of those people today. I don't know where your brain
Soccer leads to Nick Cage. That's what just happened.
Soccer
Boom.
100% leads to Nick Cage because soccer leads me to more interesting things.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Con Air.
Nick Cage definitely on the Mount Rushmore of horrid Southern accents.
Most definitely.
Nick Cage, Jodie Foster. End of Mount Rushmore. We only have two heads on this one.
Oh, there's some good ones in there. I mean, I can't think of any immediately, but I'm pretty sure it's probably like Ryan Gosling or Southern accents just sound real weird.
Yeah, we're not all morons.
Yeah.
Anytime the state of West Virginia comes up, I look at Amy and go, I'm going to be pissed by the end of this. I can tell because somebody's going to be dating her cousin, and there's going to be somebody that walks out of that house that talks like Sling Blade, and I'm going to get angry.
Mm-hmm. All right, we'll take a break here. We'll try to get some form of a show back on the rails here after this on ESPN Asheville.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One,
is coming back to Las Vegas.
September 18th and 19th at T-Mobile Arena, streaming live on Disney Plus and Hulu.
And you can be there
For a weekend full of superstar performances.
Are you ready?
Once-in-a-lifetime moments you'll have to see to believe.
We're getting this party going, huh?
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com. And we'll see you at our 2026 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
If you run a business and need to get your message to your next customers fast, nothing is faster than audio with iHeart. Let us help you grow your business at the speed of sound today at 844-844-iHeart.
Thursday, June 25th, roll up your sleeve and help save lives at the 39th Annual Operation Blood Drive with WLOS, iHeartMedia Asheville, and the American Red Cross. Give blood, grab a free t-shirt, a $15 e-gift card, and a shot at $7,500. Visit redcrossblood.org to see locations.
The iHeartRadio app now has presets, just like in the car. You're our number one. Make us yours. ESPN Asheville, the mountain's favorite sports station, streaming 24/7. Your home for the Sportsocracy. Weekdays at noon. The Tar Heels and Atlanta Braves baseball.
Everyone's talking about the FIFA World Cup.
But did you know the only place to hear the action for free is iHeartRadio?
What on earth have we just witnessed? iHeartRadio and Fox Sports are bringing you every match of FIFA World Cup 2026
live.
Can you believe it?
Every unforgettable moment,
wherever you are.
Lock in your preset now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Just search World Cup.
And don't miss the U.S. men's team's first match tonight at 9 Eastern.
The world will be listening.
How about you?
Now's your chance to win $2,500. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Birthday. That's birthday. Enter it now.
Larissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at larissasellswnc.com.
I'm David.
And I'm Christina.
And this is our Ingalls story.
Ginger's Revenge is a brewery located in Asheville, North Carolina that specializes in the production of hard ginger beer.
So we use all natural, whole ingredients, and I think that really sets us apart.
Ingalls is an amazing partner for us to work with. A lot of our fans know that they can go to Ingalls and find a lot of the flavors that we have available, and they just make it really easy for folks to purchase local products.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
The Sportsocracy.
Gets the rebound, passes it to the man, shoots it, and boom goes the dynamite.
Welcome back into a free-for-all off-the-rails Friday.
It's so hot in here, I forgot where I put my headphones.
Pedro Pascal. That was the name of the guy. Isn't that the goofy dude that smiles at Nick Cage? And yes.
What's that movie called?
Yes, that's the one I'm talking about. The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. That was the name of it. Where Pedro Pascal plays a drug cartel leader, and he hires Nicolas Cage to come in and be his best friend for his birthday party for the weekend. But then, he makes him do, all of the things from his movies, and it's quite comical.
I'm not a movie guy.
Yeah. See, I'm too much of a movie guy. You keep asking me if I watched any of these games. No, honestly, I haven't, because I'd started watching a movie or something, and by the time the game starts, I will go, it's 9:30 already. I got to go to sleep.
It took Amy 7 years to figure it out, but if you start a sentence with, hey, do you want to watch this movie? I don't care what the movie is. I don't care.
That's why everything now has to start with, hey, do you want to watch this documentary?
A documentary on the other hand.
And he's in. As long as there's some truth to it, he'll watch it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I will listen to you for 3 hours talk about somebody I have never heard of and how they got killed and every intricacy of it. I am loaded up.
I do highly recommend, though, watching the Vinnie Jones documentary. I watched that about a week ago, and it's very good on how he went from nobody to soccer superstar, the bad boy of the British League, Champions League, whatever. And then how he turned that into being one of the best bit players in Hollywood. And yeah, he made Gone in 60 Seconds better.
Did you see that Jordan Reed and Matt Miller put out their top fives at every position for the 2027 NFL draft?
Are these kooky?
No, the Drew Mestemaker thing. He's the one that I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. I'm going to have to see it up close and personal. They both had him in the top five, and neither one of them had Lenore Sellers in the top five, which is hard for me to wrap my brain around.
Well, that's going to be a numbers game, I have to imagine. Mestemaker will have better numbers than Lenore Sellers.
Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely, who cares? I
don't know what that was.
I don't. What is happening?
Did that come from underneath us or
there's
top of us?
Either there's a goblin on top of this building, or the devil is about to reach out and grab me from underneath this desk. I'm not sure which one. What are we doing today?
It was freaky.
I am scared excrement.
No one on the radio or on the YouTube heard what happened, but it was a sound that sounded unholy.
It sounded like Sasquatch was coming out of hell itself to just get me.
And I can't tell if that was a scrape on the top on the roof, or if that was something trying to dig up underneath the ground. That was an interesting thing that just happened. Yeah. So continue your thought.
I don't know what it is now, because I'm afraid Satan's about to try to tickle my foot, and so now I'm just gonna sit Indian style with my legs crossed, because I'm gonna try to get to the end of the day, because I'm pretty sure by 3 o'clock a heathen monster is gonna come in here and try to kill us both.
Mm-hmm. We need to take a break.
We do.
I need to wipe the sweat from my face.
If for nothing else, to figure out what that noise was, because something's either broken or about to be.
We'll take the break here in the Sportsocracy. When we come back, we will wrap up today's program with the second of our two-a-days. Finally, a good team. The good team.
I feel like we haven't done a good team in quite some time.
Talk Los Angeles Rams prospects for 2026 after this.
ESPN Asheville. Your mountain weather forecast.
Hot, humid afternoon. By our Friday evening out, that means for dinner time, could be a couple of showers, thundershowers around. Otherwise, sun and clouds today, low 90s. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms early. Overnight, mainly cloudy with some patchy fog by morning, as we drop back into the upper 60s. Tomorrow, a few afternoon showers and thunderstorms, fog in the morning, sun and clouds otherwise, upper 80s. Sunday, a few showers and thunderstorms, highs close to 90. For the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Stage.
This report is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance.
Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org.
From the people who brought you It's the Dog Park comes.
Your dog is limping, but she seems fine. Plus, you've heard they can fake it just to get what they want. So what's the deal now? You're being gaslit.
Protect your dog from injury and illness with Progressive Pet Insurance.
Oh, now she switched legs. What a diva.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Coverage subject to policy terms.
Carolina Complete Health. We are here for your health. HereForYourHealthNC.com.
iHeartRadio FIFA World Cup Update.
The U.S. begins its World Cup journey tonight in Los Angeles. Head coach Mauricio Pochettino asked yesterday how he will define success for the U.S. at this tournament.
It's win tomorrow and win after tomorrow.
The U.S. meets Paraguay at 9 Eastern tonight. They face Australia next Friday and wrap up group play against Turkey June 25th.
For live Fox coverage, search World Cup now on the free iHeartRadio app.
Carolina Complete Health. From Charlotte and Greensboro to Raleigh, Durham, Asheville, and Wilmington. We're here for communities across North Carolina, connecting you to the care you need. We are here for your health. Visit HereForYourHealthNC.com.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. 1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we're Western North Carolina strong.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
As veterans, we're no strangers to helping others.
That's what we were taught, service before self.
But we do have one question for the veterans listening.
When was the last time you reached out for help?
If you or someone you know needs resources, whether it's for stress, finances, employment, or mental health, don't wait. Reach out.
Find more information at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
Back in the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville. Time for the most important message of the day.
Turn the air conditioning back on before I do crimes.
Crimes are going to be done if you do not turn the air conditioning back on in this place. We just got some rather disconcerting news.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm not coming back till it's fixed. I will see y'all from Greenville Monday morning.
That's not fair. That's not fair.
Yeah, here's the thing. I stayed away from that board for a reason, because that means you have to be here. I, on the other hand, could do this from anywhere.
Oh, dear Lord. It is not a pleasant scene here in the swamp that is Radio Ranch. We're here. Jeremy, you got a crime story for us?
I do. Oddly enough, also involves a swamp. It also involves 40-year-old Victor Rivas. He is from St. Charles Parish.
Mm-hmm.
It's in New Orleans, if I remember correctly. It's right outside of New Orleans, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
He decided to drink and drive. Never a good idea. Mr. Rivas is going to make several bad decisions in the course of the story. He was driving a Toyota Camry, drunk.
Mm-hmm.
He's driving recklessly, and then he hit a concrete barrier. It did not disable the vehicle, but police saw it, and they went to pull him over. So he decides to run. Tire blows out. He gets to the side of the road, abandons the vehicle, and takes off. Where's the worst place you should ever run if you're being chased by police? If you're in New Orleans or Florida.
Into the swamp.
That's exactly what he did. He jumped in the swamp and swam away.
And then they found him.
Yep. They found him on the road about an hour later.
Mm-hmm.
And they had seen something on the dashboard cam. It was a little concerning. They didn't really think they were going to see Mr. Rivas again because he got bitten by an alligator in the swamp. He jumped in, was attacked by an alligator, somehow got away from it, then went down the road, and they found him walking and bleeding about a quarter of a mile down the road.
Oh, at that point, just take me in.
Actually, you know what? All right, pull that gun out and just shoot me because we're done. This has been a bad day.
Yeah. Oh. Well, look. Karma.
He was chomped down on both arms. He's taken to a hospital, non-life-threatening injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Did receive medical attention. and was properly arrested.
Yep.
The sheriff's office of St. Charles Parish put out a social media post about this. Said, reminder, don't drive impaired, don't run from deputies, and definitely don't hide in Louisiana swamps. Wildlife may just be cooperating with law enforcement.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you. Good for you. They should get a badge for the alligator. Call him Deputy Crocky.
Crocky?
Oh, Crocky.
Oh, Crocky. Okay. Don't do crimes. Finally, a good team to talk about here in our two-a-days.
Before we do that, we have a couple super chats to get
okay.
to.
Oh, well, I'm always willing to, stop down when people are willing to give us money.
Show me the money, money. Show me the money.
We have our Shanahanism for the day. It's from Kevin Mullen, who said Tesla owners, according to, it's a PSA from Kyle Shanahan. Tesla owners eat Snickers bars upside down. I can't tell you why, but you can assume.
They know why.
His question, can I hide an edible in a Seahawks Super Bowl ring? You can hide a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
John Stewart would tell you could hide your weed in there. Put your weed in there, man.
I don't think it's that big of a container. Yeah, but I'm saying
big.
When you put it together, is there that much room for you to put like a gummy in there?
It's probably going to be squished.
Well, sure. You could probably squish it in there, but I probably wouldn't.
Feel like it's going to be hard to clean out.
Right. Especially with that emblem on the inside, that 50-year Seahawks emblem. You don't want to get gummy stuff stuck in there. I mean, maybe a little piece of paper with some acid or something you could keep in there, but.
Yeah, don't do those are all crimes. Don't do crimes. Don't do crimes.
I'm not
with
trying
Super
to give
Bowl
anybody
rings.
any ideas, but
don't do crimes with Super Bowl rings, any kind of ring. Just no, those are crimes.
Yeah.
We have one more, and this leads to a funny story from yesterday that I wasn't gonna tell, but now I have to. Red Sea said the Gator was just reminding him that he couldn't park there.
Mm-hmm.
So we did our milk drive yesterday. Thank you to all that came out and donated. It was a tremendous success. By the way, we will be making our final milk donation after the show today. So I put our Venmo into the chat if anybody wants to contribute. Whatever's there when I get to Ingalls today, our lovely realtor, Miss Clarissa Marshall, donated an extra $1,000 after the drive was over yesterday. So we got to 1434.
Yep,
it's a lot of milk. So much milk that Ingalls didn't have any anymore. So, hoping that we got a shipment in because we got more money.
They did. I can guarantee you that.
For sure. I don't know why I have to say this. Don't be rude to people, especially when you're the one that did something wrong.
Okay.
So, we were in front of the Smoky Park Ingalls yesterday, and somebody parked in the fire lane.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that particular store has smaller fire lanes, so it's really important that nobody park there. To the point of I couldn't even unload my truck there because it's been an issue in the past. We asked somebody, "Hey, can't park there, it's fire lane," and then got screamed at, and I'm like, "Wait a minute, but you did the wrong thing, not me, not any of the people that said this," and I was just dumbfounded, like, "Oh, what just happened exactly?"
Mm-hmm. I can't. That's one of my biggest pet peeves.
People parking in fire lanes.
It's not just the fire lane thing. It's the fact that people feel like I'm so important
that I can
do this. Right? I've been to a grocery store before where somebody just stopped in the middle, right in front of the door, so that they could load up all their groceries. Like, this is a road, my man. This ain't where you park your car. Like, you want to pull over in a fire lane and do that because you've got some kind of medical ailment? I'm not going to say bupkis about it. But you do that over there in front of the flowers or whatever is away from the door. You don't block the entrance to the whole store, plus, the main road to get to a parking place so that you can load up your groceries. That's not how this is supposed to work. We all have to share this space. This ain't your space.
And Kevin Mullen, thank you for the Shanahanism donation, $50 to our milk drive.
Excellent.
Objective is the hope is that when all's said and done, I will actually know how many cases we or how many gallons we actually did.
Mm-hmm.
I can't figure out tax. Tax is fun. I also didn't know that they had to scan each individual milk before I bought them, so I had to watch one poor manager scan 1 gallon of milk 1,000 times.
Oh no!
And then I did math wrong, and I donated an extra 30 because I didn't do the tax right.
You weren't accounting for that.
Yeah, I did the math and I went, I boo-booed there somewhere. Oh, you got to carry the 3. See, didn't carry the 3.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why he knows this, but Gary Burt says that Allen Iverson's sister would park her BMW in the fire lane and leave it running while she went in the food line to shop. Okay. Again,
that is a very specific piece of information.
It is. It is.
Which makes me think that he saw this happen.
Oh, absolutely. I don't think anyone would just make up slander about Allen Iverson's sister. She's not very high on the
Terrell Owens'
guess who
sister,
I know.
Terrell Owens' sister really doesn't like me and Tank.
Easy now.
That's a story we'll tell you on an uncensored one day. Yeah. That is hilarious.
That is a good story.
Nay Brown. God, I miss Nay Brown.
You
think he'd come back and just be our third? What's he doing right now? We figured out distance. We can make this happen.
Yeah, we could just send him a camera and a microphone.
Done.
Yeah.
In. I miss Nay so much.
It was nice having his opinion around.
Yeah, somebody that actually knew what they were talking about was awesome.
And just somebody that Jeremy could wind up worse than me.
Oh, that was the chain of screaming. Because Tank would wind me up, and I would wind Nay up. And Nay would just scream at me, and it was hilarious.
So funny.
Oh, he's such a great guy.
Yeah. That was many moons ago, though.
Oh, yeah. He came up in a conversation the other day, and I have just low-key been sitting here. I've been looking at this chair and just going, I would enjoy this even more if Nate Brown was still sitting in that chair right there.
Mm-hmm. Let's get into our final two-a-day of the day, which means we did one, and now this is two. This is the two-a-day. This is how they work. The Los Angeles Rams is like the first time I feel like we've got a chance to talk about a good team, an actual contender, and they are the number one contender.
To the best of what I can tell, since we talked about Baltimore about a week ago.
That feels like forever.
It does.
Yeah. It's been a lot of Cardinals and Titans, and let's talk about a team that's actually got a shot to do something here. Your reigning MVP is back. Oh, by the way, they just made the most earth-shaking trade in the offseason.
Yes.
By landing Myles Garrett. I think any concerns that you might have had about the secondary probably sewed those up, bringing in the former Kansas City Chiefs. They actually raided the good part of the Kansas City Chiefs.
I mean,
unlike the Falcons
that
went, hey, we'll take what's your biggest weakness there, Kansas City? We'll take those guys.
Does this Rams roster have a weakness?
Does it have a weakness?
Look, the deal with Alaric Jackson, that would concern me because they do not have David Quisenberry is who would be playing on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be a massive problem. But even let's say that happens, how do you deal with Puka Nacua and Devontae Adams if you're sending the hellhounds at Matthew Stafford?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like teams are going to try that because if this team has a weakness, I don't think the tackles are great without Alaric Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
But even if you send the dogs at them, that's leaving either Puka or Devontae lightly covered, and they're going to kill you. I mean, they're just going to kill you. Plus, you have one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Then you get to the defense is pure evil. The more I have thought about this, that defense is built in a way that I don't know that I have ever seen in this league.
Mm-hmm.
They can kill you from every level.
Who's the worst starter on that defense?
It's either Cam Curl or Omar Spates, who would probably be a top 5 player on practically any other defense in the league.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's how good they are. Now, the weakness is depth because they don't have a lot of it. If they start getting – if this is a team that has to deal with injuries, this can unravel. And that is the one thing that I am scared of. If I'm Sean McVay, I will have this team in bubble wrap to such a point. He doesn't play anybody in the preseason anyway.
Right.
I'm not don't even put a jersey on. We're going to do practice in a bouncy house. That's how in bubble wrap this team will be for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the only thing I think that beats you. I don't think at full strength, 22 starters on the field, I do not think there is a team in the NFL that can beat the Los Angeles Rams.
Agreed.
And that's before they add what I know they're getting ready to add, which is a third receiver. I just don't know who it is, and I'm reasonably confident it's going to be Stephon Diggs.
Mm-hmm. And if they do that, all
good
bets
luck.
are off. All
good
bets
luck.
are off.
They were 2 in on a receiver over the course of the offseason.
Mm-hmm.
I do not see a way that they did not have a plan B for a veteran. I'm just not sure who that veteran is. Diggs is the one that makes the most sense.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, you add another piece to this, and good golly, Miss Molly.
I was going to say, who if they don't get Diggs, Deebo Samuel?
I wouldn't hate that one.
I mean, he's certainly an upgrade over Jordan Whittington.
Of which I like Whittington, and he's 100% a McVay guy. Sean McVay looks at receivers differently than the rest of us do. Because there is a certain skill set that guys have that just Kenyatta Mumfield.
Mm-hmm.
He loved him. And a lot of people I talked to around the league didn't like him, but they all put the addendum on if he gets to the Rams, he could be a player.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, they don't have to do anything. This is the best team in the NFL, period.
Agreed. They've got one of the best 1-2 combos at wide receiver. We don't ever really talk about Kyron Williams, which just let him continue to be the sleepy little giant in this offense. Because, I mean,
he's a boring high-end player.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's a guy that only rushed for 1,300 yards.
I 100% forgot Tyreek Hill was still a free agent.
Mm-hmm.
And now I want to see that just only because Puka and Devontae, neither one of them's really a deep threat. Add a deep threat to this team and watch what happens.
Right. Give Matthew Stafford, the reigning MVP, more options.
Give me a reason to not bracket these guys on the outside and watch what Puka Nacua does.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The offensive line tackles could be an issue. Other than that, your defense doesn't have a hole.
Nope.
So, good luck to everybody else. This is what you had to do, though, to reclaim the division over the defending champions, Seattle Seahawks. Everything was built on, we got to beat those guys.
Mm-hmm. And look, I still think Seattle's the second best team in the league.
I would probably agree with that as well.
Even with me having some reservations about what they lost.
Mm-hmm.
They're certainly the second best team in the NFC. I'm very high on Kansas City this year. I'm high on Baltimore. I'm high on a couple teams in the AFC. The NFC feels like we are on a collision course for an NFC championship game between the Seattle Seahawks and the LA Rams.
Yep.
Now, as you look at the schedule, I will say this. If you survive this and win, I do not think the Rams will be the 1 seed in the NFC. The schedule's too tough.
Mm-hmm.
You start with 2 very winnable games at home. Home
mm-hmm.
in Australia against San Francisco. Then you get the Giants. I think you'll be 2-0. From there, you go at Denver, at Philadelphia, Buffalo. 2 of those are in primetime. 4 of their first 5 games are in primetime. That's a daunting ask for any team. I don't care how good you are.
Mm-hmm.
Then they get a nice little couple of layups in Arizona and Vegas. Then you go Chargers, Washington, Arizona, bye week, Green Bay, Kansas City, San Francisco, Dallas, Seattle, Tampa Bay, Seattle. The last 7 weeks of that schedule are wickedly tough.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they do get Green Bay at home, so that's not a cold weather trip. They do get Kansas City at home, for whatever that's worth to you. Dallas, Seattle twice is pretty rough.
This feels like a team to me that's going to go 13-4, 12-5, somewhere in that ballpark.
I'll be shocked if it's any worse than that.
I kind of will too, even as tough as the schedule is, because you don't get a ton of, even looking at this as tough as the schedule is, you go Philadelphia, Buffalo. That's 2 tough games back-to-back. You go Los Angeles, Washington. That's 2 tough games back-to-back. I don't see a ton of super daunting – I'm not saying these teams aren't good. I'm just saying you don't see 2 Super Bowl contenders back-to-back outside of Philadelphia, Buffalo, and the Chargers in Washington, depending on how high you are on Washington. I mean, but that's the second one. So you get a lot of time to be healthy, to be right. And when you mix, I mean, Sean McVay and Matthew Stafford's just always going to be a lethal combination. Then you add everything else in. You got the best defensive player in the league. Your big weakness last year was your secondary, and you shored that up to the point of I'm not sure they don't have the best secondary in the league now.
It's probably the most interesting last 3 weeks of a schedule in the NFL. Because the fact that the Rams and Seattle play each other twice in 3 weeks, because this is not going to be a division where somebody's ahead by a whole bunch. Do you think so? I mean, Seattle and LA are probably on par with each other most of the season.
Well, I mean, I feel like the schedule makers did exactly what you think they did, which is this division's going to be in theory, would be for the 1 seed in the NFC, and it's going to come down to those 2 teams, and we pair them against each other 2 times in 3 weeks. Those 2 games decide the division.
Yeah.
The only problem is it makes that Buccaneer game virtually irrelevant. That's where I think I do think they boo-booed that. Those 2 week 17 games for them are just borderline throwaways. I don't remember who Seattle plays, but I actually looked at this a while back. That will be the 2 most meaningless games.
The Panthers.
The Panthers. That'll be the 2 most meaningless games ever because those 2 teams are going to play the next week, and I don't see any way that game's not for the division.
Yeah, I would agree. But it keeps us interested all the way to the end. So there is that. Speaking of staying interested, you can keep up with the biggest tournament in the land right now in the palm of your hand. With the DraftKings Sports app, while the whole world is watching, all of the chaos that comes with the group stage. We're in the early stages right now, the knockout drama that's about to come, all that stoppage time heartbreak. You can follow all of it on the DraftKings Sports app. It's live in North Carolina, all 50 states, in fact. So whether you're catching that early kickoff before work or the late match at night at the bar, you're going to be in on every moment with the DraftKings Sports app.
New DraftKings customers sign up with our code WPEK. It's code WPEK. Spend $5 to get $200 in rewards within 21 days. That's code WPEK. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 877-718-5543 or visit morethanagame.nc.gov. 21 plus, North Carolina only. Eligibility restrictions apply. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer.
It is going to be a huge weekend as it all starts tonight.
Watch the hockey.
We got Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals on Sunday. Las Vegas Golden Knights, Carolina Hurricanes up in that series 3-2. The last 10 teams that won Game 5 in a 2-2 series have taken it all. And that's what the Canes just did last night. So whether they force a Game 7 or not, Let's go Canes. Let's bring it home. USA versus Paraguay tonight on the iHeartRadio app. You can hear the World Cup everywhere you go. iHeartRadio, the official audio partner of the World Cup throughout the tournament. So keep it locked in for the action there. We got NBA Finals tomorrow night in San Antonio. A chance for the New York Knicks to win their first title since 1973. Freedom 250 on Sunday night. It's going to be MMA fighting at the White House. And I never imagined that I would see old Sugar Sean O'Malley fighting for the glory and honor in front of President Donald Trump at his house. But here we are.
There were several things in that sentence that I know. If you'd told me 10 years ago, I would have said, you're out of your mind. But here we are.
Here we are. We will be back with you on Monday here on ESPN Asheville, of course, everywhere on the iHeartRadio app and on the YouTubes. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll see you then.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Hot, humid afternoon. By our Friday evening out, that means for dinner time, could be a couple of showers, thundershowers around. Otherwise, sun and clouds today, low 90s. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms early. Overnight, mainly cloudy with some patchy fog by morning as we drop back into the upper 60s. Tomorrow, a few afternoon showers and thunderstorms, fog in the morning, sun and clouds otherwise, upper 80s. Sunday, a few showers and thunderstorms, highs close to 90. From the Weather Channel, I'm Ray Stage.
This report is sponsored by Stand Up to Cancer.
Joe Buck and John Smoltz welcoming you back to the City Center Convenience Mart. Uh-oh. She's looking at the cigarettes, but she just grabs the gum off the counter. Stand Up to Cancer and Rally want you to reduce your risk for cancer. Go to takeahealthystand.org.
America is turning 250, and iHeartRadio is celebrating with $250,000 in cash. Weekdays through July 4th. Listen for your chance to win $2,500 so you can take the ultimate American getaway.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Incredible service, honest communication, trusted accountability. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
Man, whenever I use a sports book, I feel like I'm just getting robbed blind.
Dude, you've got to delete that app. You need to be using Polymarket.
Polymarket? How are they any different?
Polymarket is a prediction market, not a sports book. You trade against other fans just like you, not the house. That means more money for you and less for those greedy sports books.
For real?
Yep. Sports books take around $9 on a $100 position and then pay out around $500. Polymarket pays out $650 on that same position.
What's the catch?
No catch. Even better, it's available in all 50 states. Polymarket is so confident that you'll never go back, they're giving you $50 free on your first trade.
I'm deleting my sportsbook app. How do I get started?
Download Polymarket now and use promo code HEAT for $50 free for your first trade. Stop letting sportsbooks steal from you. Download Polymarket and use promo code HEAT for $50 free on your first trade. Use promo code HEAT.
Trading not available in all jurisdictions. Check local regulations before trading. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of urgency, timely.
Often said, hey, y'all, watch this.
World is watching.
Oh, and by the way, we're going to put two quarterbacks behind them that are made popsicle sticks. This will be fun.
Yeah. It'd be brilliant.
At this point, the Atlanta Falcons offense in 2026 it feels like that guy